the end of the day, and he
You can
had.
stop there. It's kind of gross, I'm sure. Whatever he did, it's probably gross.
I was using my laptop, and my mouse is covered in grease because he was eating chicken tenders, and
Oh,
it's super disgusting.
that's fucking
Oh
gross.
God.
Yeah, my mom got got Evelyn a tablet, like
Mm,
a Amazon Fire tablet. That all she does
Yeah.
is just watch like Disney Plus and stuff on. But
yep.
the thing is always fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Except my mouse, literally, I can like see the layer of grease on it. I gotta get something. That's super gross.
The Home Depot grease Be Gone orange spray shit is amazing. Alright, what free games are on? Oh, it's just Hue. So Killing Floor is free in 3 days.
Mhm.
Alright. So, don't they usually do like one free game? Because it looks like there's 3 free games on 7.9.
Honestly, they just do whatever the hell they want. It seems.
Sometimes they do like 2 big games, but generally it's like
Nope.
they'll do one big game, and if they do have other games, they're like little indie games.
Seems like they're just getting the rights to like a bunch of games that have been really popular on Steam for a while, and then just like, hey, it's free for the 3 of you who don't already own it.
I mean, I don't have Killing Floor 2. I have the original Killing Floor.
Same. I'll
I
grab
mean,
it.
I'll download Killing Floor too. It seems fun.
The first one
I will
was
prob-
really fun
I'll-
just to fuck around with.
Yeah.
I will likely play for all of 30 minutes. I like Lifeless Planet. It looks pretty cool. Survival. It seems like Ark, but like not bad. Because I remember trying to play Ark and it was like not fun.
I think I just heard Spencer having a heart attack, Seth.
Who?
Spencer?
Oh yeah. Rolling in his grave wherever he may be. One of my friends has like 4,000 hours in Ark.
Why?
He loves it.
He loves it. Got so into it that like he was like fucking running shops on servers. Like he like was ingrained in all this like RP bullshit. Like he was just super into less of the game and more of like the community of people that he was playing with.
Yeah.
I played basically in single player, so it was like, alright, I'm bored now.
Yeah, not much to do in that regard.
Although I did like Subnautica, which was basically the same thing.
Not even close. Subnautica is worlds above. The game is probably my favorite, like, of that craft everything survival genre.
That's what I mean. It's for also a game that I played for roughly like 2 hours. I didn't really get that deep into it, so. Although I did reboot up Pokemon Heart Gold from like one of those little supercart things to play on an actual DS.
Mm-hmm.
That's my vintage gaming. I'm currently playing the mode where if any of them actually like faint, I have to release them. So I've been playing super. What?
Nuzlocke?
So I've been playing like super. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I just saw it on Reddit.
Too, but yeah.
Permadeath
You-
for them is
you're doing the
usually
whole-
Nuzlocke.
Yeah, you're doing the whole thing. You can only catch the first Pokemon. You stay in an area. You can't use items. That too.
No, I've been using items because, like, dude, I panicked a couple times. Like, shit, I don't want to have to re-level another guy. Super potion.
So I was both confused and disappointed. So, Chris, you came on and you had your head down, and I thought you were rocking just a mustache for a minute. And then I realized that you got the beard too. Like you were facing down, and I'm like, oh my god, he went all mustache. That is such a bold
Never.
choice.
Never.
Never.
It's already
Never.
bad enough when
Never
it's
is the
all
right
combined.
choice.
Yeah, it's bad enough when it's all combined, but just like one piece on its own is not gonna
Oh.
fly. I mean, my dad did it in the '90s. Maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, it was
can bring
popular
it
back
back.
in the day.
If I
Someone can bring
shave
it
off,
back. It's not gonna be me.
if I shave off my beard and just go full mustache, I am like, absolutely identical to my grandfather.
You did that for Aoife's first birthday. You won tequila for doing
I
that.
did. I did do that. I've only ever had a mustache twice. Once was for Cinco de Mayo, and once was to go as Heisenberg for Halloween.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
All right, everyone ready to rock, or need a minute?
I'm good.
So I was
Right.
looking back over my cooldowns. We burned a lot of spell slots doing like stupid bullshit.
Oh, absolutely.
We
But
or
By
absolutely
you?
by
did.
stupid bullshit, you mean fighting a really difficult enemy? Yes.
No, you guys actually used your spell slots before you got even to the fight. So I'm pretty sure Ye burned both his wild shapes before he even got to the fight. So 'cause he said he didn't need them anymore.
I have my spirit totem is on cooldown. I have one wild shape charge left. I burned 2 out of 3 bag of tricks, but I have 3 good berries.
I still have
Well,
Tides of Chaos up, so I call that good.
Yeah, you used God Rat, took up some of your good berries.
Hmm.
All right, why don't we do the whole thing? Yay! What happened last time?
So we went to go visit Ezekiel, the home of Ezekiel's good friend. And upon inspecting a mostly abandoned house, we threw dice at the wall many times, but not the floor, to try to figure out what the hell was going on. In using my detect magic, I did not manage to ascertain the true nature of the lifty door from the floor. And later in the night, when some of us decided to have a nap, my guard elk and Nors discovered the trapdoor opening, and Malachi with um,
Pike.
glaive pike,
Pike.
yes,
Close
uh,
choice. Yeah, I'm also.
a girl named Polearm came and tried to save the other girl that was hiding in the basement, who did not wish to be married off to become a bipedal womb for the governor's child army.
I'm so glad Ye got this one, by the way. It was such a way with words, yeah. She had a name, by the way, Alice. Yeah.
Yes, not in Wonderland, because she was in the place of horror. Much like Wonderland. But so eventually Malachi, Pike, and Alice managed to shuffle their not Alice, just Malachi and Pike managed to shuffle down back through the hatchway before Johnny Masters, who somehow manages to use Wild Shape, which is divine magic, I would like to add. Manages to drop down, close the trapdoor,
He can
and
do everything he's ever seen. Aren't you paying attention?
yeah, I don't think that's how the weave works, but sure. Not sure you can just blend arcane and divine magic like that, but sure.
It
Let me check
happened.
my-
I
let me-
was
let me-
there.
Let me check my notes. It says that you can do that if you are an enemy of the party.
Okay. So we destroyed Johnny Masters. He did not put up that much of a fight at all, and definitely did not evade a whole shitload of attacks and bring Nords down from triple digits.
Nor's critted on his ass many
many
times.
So many times.
Also,
And-
North was buffed to the bejesus, and it worked out well.
We looted quite a few things from Johnny Masters. I took his head. We took his
Most
shield.
importantly, his head.
We took his shield and his possibly magical short sword. And I believe we did something with the jacket or something. So we left a naked man in the basement.
We took his bitchin' white cloak.
We took his bitchin' white cloak, yes, and then we left a beheaded naked man in a basement before disappearing, sliding down the same stairway, and we made quick pace to Malachi's camp because I conjured a bunch of riding horses for us so we could
Oh, I forgot
move
about
at
the horse.
maximum speed.
Kick Puncher outpaced all of them. And then you were also given a puzzle at the end of it. So
Yep, I lost the that I did it on because it probably got put somewhere with my numerous wedding stuff. Listen, this would
Yeah.
happen once every 3 weeks.
So
Papers.
did anyone take a crack at it?
I have an 8
That's okay.
intelligence.
That's okay.
In real life.
All right. So we'll pick back up there. So we'll actually we'll say that Kick Puncher, you have reached, and your companions are fairly close. On your heels, you've reached the end of the tunnel, and it actually kind of slowly, goes uphill. So there's no ladder or anything. Like you kind of just re-enter the ground floor. And ahead of you, you can see a not huge, like kind of like roughly thrown up encampment, right? So you can see maybe a couple dozen like tents set up. Like you can definitely tell it's not temporary, but not super long-term encampment. But you do see that there is a kind of like a fence around the perimeter, which looks like it's fairly well constructed. And you can see, quite a few people running about this way and that way. All of them look armed. And I'll toss it to you guys. And the party comes up right behind you. And Malachi starts shouting to everyone. You go, I'm trying to remember his voice. He was Batman, right?
A little bit,
Yes.
yeah.
I think he was Batman, yeah. So he goes, Van, I need Van. And he runs off to the side. And you are left to your own devices for the moment.
What kind of van? Minivan?
That's
Van,
for him
van.
to know and you to find out. A VW bug pulls up.
Does it look like people are actually fighting anything, or are they just preparing?
It looks like they're just preparing. So you can see that there's maybe, 70 people within your eyesight that you can see are either collecting weapons or it looks like they're preparing for battle.
This encampment is outdoors, like we went underground and then came out.
Yeah, so
or-
you guys are in the forest. You're in kind of like a mini clearing in the forest right now, as far as you can tell. You're not sure exactly where you are in relation to town, because obviously it was, not easy to track your position through the tunnel. But you
Okay.
would guess that you were south of the city in the woods that I cannot remember their name. I have a map somewhere. I think it's also on this. Switch to a new Excel sheet because this one was getting uncontrollable.
Speaking of being in the forest,
Have you considered Scrivener?
Devilwood Forest. I have, but I don't want to redo everything I've done already.
Yeah, that's fair. If you pay me $45 an hour, I'll convert it all for you.
Oh my god, that may
All right.
actually be
Sounds
worth
terrible.
it. And I also feel
$37
like
an hour friend bonus.
yeah, I feel like it probably wouldn't take you very long. So it's funny because I was listening to, was it Venture Zone, and they pushed Scrivener a bunch in the beginning of the ads. So
Mhm.
I was thinking about doing it.
It is really nice.
I think it's a pay service though, right?
I don't
think
think
it's
it's a
not free.
service. I think it's just a one. It's just like a one time. It's not
Oh,
a
one-time fee. Yeah,
yeah. It's not a
recurring.
subscription thing. Yeah, it's just like an app you buy and install.
Okay.
Anyway,
Do we have a moment for me to catch my breath?
well, Erkin is literally just foraging while everyone else
We're in a
prepares for
forest.
war.
I'm gonna cast commune with nature.
All right, you do that. Let me hold on. I wasn't prepared for alchemy.
we're in a forest.
Okay, I got you.
Question is, do I have time to roll some hit die? Because I'm not maxed out.
I mean, if you guys want to take a short rest, you can try.
We can
that
try.
sounds sketchy.
Let's do one thing at a time here. So, what did you roll? 25. So 5. I meant to improve the spreadsheet and do so many things between games. All right. You were in forest, so you got nightshade berries. I think that might-
Ooh.
you also got Dracus flower,
That looks new.
spine flower berries, Oh wait, no, that's in the desert. Sorry. Hold on. Blue Toadshade. Arrowroot. Elemental water. That's 5, right?
Yes. Arrowroot. Do I have that? There we go. Ooh. Okay, okay.
So Malachi comes back up to the party, and he's got like a young man with him. He's maybe 18. He's got like gray hair, even at a young age. And Malachi goes, Ezekiel, Van and his scouts say there's several large groups moving towards the encampment. Everyone's preparing to fight, but I'm not sure we can abandon this position. But I'm not sure we'd probably give up whatever advantage we'd have. We'd have to flee the area. Just I'm not sure we have the numbers to take on Governor Crane right now. What do you guys think?
My fireball is
me.
pretty big. Have you ever seen it?
Yes, many times. It's like a level 3 spell, so
Rude.
I was hoping you had some of that sweet level 7 shit by now. But
Oh, you know I do.
actually, what spell slot are you up to? 5?
I'm up to 7.
6.
Oh yeah, so
Because I'm multi-classed.
yeah, multi-classing.
Well, okay, I have access to level 6 spells, but I don't have any level 6 spells yet. I have a level 5 that I can upcast.
It's like, do we prepare to fight then?
I mean, what other option do you think we have? We can't really sit and wait, can we?
We can disband the group. Everyone can make their way through the forest south. But that would be the end of any rebellion in this area.
I have
South
once
where?
heard the wisdom of splitting the party, and that has always ended poorly.
Is the... Where's the up-to-date map?
I'm sorry, for
For the area, yeah. Is it not in game? don't
I
have
can
it.
move you over there.
I don't have it in my notes.
It's just it's a roll.
It's
20
usually
map.
our
Oh, I thought it was a
background.
handout. That's
I
what
should
it
make
is.
it one, but
We started a
uh,
new chapter, so there is no more map.
there's no map. I'll move you guys over.
Alright, so south
I'm in
is
the water.
south is not just a nondescript. Just
Yeah, you don't-
migrate south of here.
Yeah, you guys have none of you been south of Devilwood Forest.
Okay.
I could have been. I don't know.
Vel, do
All
we
right.
know
What?
where
Okay, Kick Puncher.
they'll
What's
come
south of Devilwood Forest? I'm sorry. What was that, Hurricane?
do we know where the governor's troops will come from?
They'll most likely come from the north. But they're gonna, I don't think they're too clever. They'll come directly into us. So we have a fairly defensible position here, but again, we're not, there's quite a large number coming. So we have maybe 100 able-bodied troops, and maybe 20 to 30 kids who could be pressed into a battle if we had to, and then us, obviously.
We don't have very long, huh?
Van's men says they're about maybe about an hour away. Probably long enough for a short rest. Truly tired.
I am pretty tired, yes.
We also have a small inventory depot if you needed any equipment. We don't have a lot, but check it out.
What about sending away anyone who can't fight to the south in the event that we lose, and we'll hold our ground here?
We can do that. We can send the non-combatants down to whatever is south. He should probably know, but he doesn't. I'll make it up later. Asterisk, 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 asterisk.
Maybe we should send him to Brayhaven.
we could send them to Brayhaven as well.
Go south around the lake.
I see what you're saying, like south and then cut east and north.
We could send small groups out together, but there's no way we could move the whole encampment as one. We'd have to break into small groups and flee separately.
I mean, unless somebody disagrees, I think that's the best way that we can protect what you've built here.
Yeah.
Are there any valleys or deep outgrowths of trees where we can thin the numbers of the enemy so that they're not going to be able to surround us quite as easily?
This is a pretty tough area. It's mostly woods. I mean, we picked probably the most defensible location. It's mostly just forest for a couple miles in every direction from here. I would say our best bet is to hole up behind the fence, try to hold our ground.
Could we set this up in an hour? Do you think we could set this up like Home Alone style with some
I mean, like
tripwires and
matchbox cars
falling logs?
and like a
Nothing
paint
fatal.
bucket.
Nothing
paint bucket
fatal,
that
but paint
swings.
buckets to the skull and all.
I mean, dropping a
Say
fireball
no
in the middle of a
more.
forest will certainly fuck some shit up.
Yeah, I mean, with we can probably get a lot done in an hour.
Okay.
Make this place as defensible as possible.
I'm gonna roll some hit die while you guys are home aloneing.
Me too.
I was
All
gonna
right,
say,
I'm utilizing 2 nightshade berries
might want to
and 2 elemental waters to create 2 potions of slipperiness.
Alright, so I'm gonna dump you guys to make sure everything is in the right.
All right, so I assume that these oils of slipperiness. About what sort of a area would you say they create if they were thrown?
Would you say that the short rest was successful?
Yeah, you guys can take a short rest.
Cool, I get my cooldowns back. All right.
Oh my god.
So I
Hit
have
die
a
in this
plan.
campaign?
It's a 10-foot square.
10-foot square. All right, all right.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Seth?
I said, oh my god, hit die in our campaign? No way.
I mean, I might as well use them to save some of my depreciated spell slots.
So I'm gonna move you guys to the encampment map. It is fairly large, so you may have no.
So I turn to the party and I say, I now have the ability to summon Fae from the wild. Dryads are my allies of choice. They do have the ability to entangle enemies with grass and vines if we wish to use them as a means of hindering enemy movement.
You could also change my boots back to be 10 casts of web instead of invisibility. That would also hinder people. Actually, you can. Web is very flammable too. It does extra damage if you were to say throw a fireball at it.
But how are you going to have an invisible hasted Nors running around hitting people with a greatsword?
You
Yeah, I
guys
mean,
see the
I also
See the
retain the ability
encampment.
to kill like whatever's in front of me. I'm good.
you guys see the encampment? I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
So-
perfect.
If you give me
Son.
one boot that shoots web and one boot that shoots invisibility,
If only I could. Can we get a GM ruling on that? 5 and 5 as opposed to 10?
Nope. Sorry. Alright, so I'm gonna drop some characters on the map for people who are here. So Malachi is here.
I am actually going to switch over that infusion though. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, you guys can drop yourselves on the map as well.
I
You got
put my
10
AC
webs.
into my character field, so you don't have to keep asking me, because I like that idea.
Alright, so this guy is Van, Pike, obviously Malachi, and then these larger tokens represent groups of troops.
ooh, hey baby.
I'm gonna
For instance, that they're all women.
take my last bag of tricks. Who feels lucky? Roll me a d8.
And then this last token represents the non-combatants who could be pressed into combat. So Alice and her friends.
Literally Alice, yeah.
So they could fight. So the troops, and again I made this up, so we'll see how it works out. So the troops, there's as many troops as there are squares that they cover. So these are 10 troop increments, right? Or I'm sorry, 20 troop increments. So 5 by 5 squares, and there's 4 of them. And then obviously this would be
I'm just gonna roll my ball then.
No, I'm sorry. I did the other way. So yeah, these are 10 troops, and then this is 20 here.
Giant elk.
How I did the map.
Direwolf.
Am I not on this map?
You just gotta drop yourself on there.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Yes,
don't
there we go.
put you guys on there. Like I said, there's a small supply
I need a couple
store
minutes.
or whatever. You guys need want to check in for checking at the store as well.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's my prepared spells that I have right?
And then the other thing, Sebastian flies down, drops off more gold for you guys. Before I forget.
Now's not the time,
Timing
Sebastian.
is amazing.
All right, he flies away and takes your gold with him.
Nope.
So he dropped off 10 gold.
Okay. Which gives
keep-
us. Well, how?
So
1 million gold.
So we should now have 69 gold, and we had 321 invested.
Yep, so now you have 330 invested. You guys are almost to the next bump in interest rate. All right, is there anything you guys want to set up?
Hold on.
Can I inspect the walls to see if there's anything that looks like it might be easily breachable?
Sure. So you can pretty much, I mean, the walls that are on the map are basically the walls. You know, Malachi and Van think that the attack would come from the north, right? So they say the most logical path for them to take would be right there.
You said here?
You see my ping, upper left-hand corner.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the very opposite, the southeast end. They could do a sneak attack, you know.
Yeah, I do agree on that. But okay, so
would
D20.
Never happened.
Would you say investigation would be the best thing? How do you want me to roll
What
this?
were you trying to do? Are you trying to make it better, or you're just
Oh,
looking
one-
for weak spots?
Would like to make it better. First, I want to see if there's a weak spot that I think could be made better.
What did we decide for your engineering rolls? Right? Didn't we
Did-
have a specific stat for that?
Did we actually? I was just using, depending on what the item was.
Yeah,
Like
you can just do an investigation, then that's fine.
with or without a tool proficiency bonus.
I
This
mean,
is very important.
What are you using on the walls?
Either Tinker's set or, I mean, tell me what set I need to
guess
use and I'll fabricate it.
Let's be specific. What are you trying to do to the walls? That'll help me decide what to tell you to do. Give me a specific thing you're doing to the walls. So these are like wood stockades, basically.
These are wooden stockades. Okay. So I guess for now I'm looking to see whether there's any loose stockades that, you know, could be shored up so they don't fall apart that easily.
Okay, so that'd just be a regular investigation roll because you're trying to figure out what's going on.
We'll just do this. No tools. Let's go.
All right, so you can see that the wall is probably the most well-built thing here, but it does look like it was, you know, they had basically what they did was the wooden like frame set a couple times as they moved the camp around. So it's secure, but it definitely there's room for improvement. So you don't think it would stand up more than, you know, 20 seconds against a large group of people. So
All right. Looking around the camp, does it look like there's any like loose debris, rope, or anything that I could use to help secure this wall?
I mean, 20 seconds is 3 rounds. Don't discount that.
oh, fuck. It would only hold up for 12 seconds. You're not sure how you know that, but it's exactly 12 seconds. Yeah, so there's like a more structured wooden building near the center. There's also a small wooden like supply store or whatever that probably has some stuff. So like you could scavenge stuff from the camp. I mean, there's tents and stuff like that you could create, canvas, rope, or whatever. So
I will
I'm going to
assist.
go to a
there's
group.
plenty of stuff to work with.
I want to go to a group then and say, quickly, we need to secure these walls, and then I'm going to explain what the hell I want them to do.
Okay.
Would you like some help with the manual labor? I can handle that.
Alright, so I'm going to say during this hour, you can each do one thing. So is that the thing that you want to do is fortify the walls?
I would love to fortify the walls.
All right, you were fortifying the walls.
Let's
will-
go.
So actually,
And
why don't you roll an actual check now with tools and see how well you fortify them.
All right. So again, is it tinkers? Is it
Yeah,
smithing?
you can use your tinker's tools this time.
Oh, okay. This is literally the exact same roll. Let's go.
Oh,
Oh, these
Is
are
that
the best
true?
balls
Alright.
in the world.
they all
So
became polished steel.
yeah, so you and 20 female teenage warriors get to work on the walls. You can't, you take down a bunch of tents and you really tighten everything up, and you think that you definitely, fortify them enough to get an extra 6 seconds out of them. So, 1 extra turn in combat.
All right.
Huzzah.
All right, what's everyone else doing?
Did you actually update my boots to be web
Yeah.
instead of invisibility?
It takes literal seconds.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
the way
then
the,
I'm
way, the
just-
way the way that their class is, it takes literal seconds. I
I'm
essentially just have to like literally touch it. I'm like switching a knob, and you're like, oh shit, now it's webs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot a bunch of webs everywhere then.
Okay, so you can do it 10 times. So do you want to put down where you shoot the webs? You can make a mark on that.
Do I really have to do it 10 times?
You
Can
don't.
just
You
like
don't.
yeah,
Save it. Just remember that's a turn in combat.
yeah. I mean,
I mean, is there a specific place your
yeah, like
position
the
will be important? So
yeah. I mean,
Chokeholds.
yeah. I mean, I would put probably like 5 right in that top left area where they'd be coming through.
I don't trust
Um,
this.
Yeah, I'd probably put a few more up at the northeast part, and then probably a few more just at the southeast, just in case. Like
grab some
whatever.
web. You guys see that mark?
Yes, it's beautiful. Exactly how I should.
Amazing pattern you got
All
there.
right. I'm sorry. Where can you ping where you want the other ones?
Yeah, we'll just do like 3 up over here in the northeast, and then like the last 2 just like down here somewhere. I guess at the very south. And that's it.
20 webs.
I think it's
That's
10, right?
Yeah, 10. Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's a web squiggle and then a 2.
How do I group icons together so I can move them all in one go?
Get the like
Alright,
drag and select, right?
Yeah, just drag your mouse and select them all.
Sweet. Okay. So
oh my god.
God.
I burn a 5 slot, and my ball bag gives me
What?
gives me a dire wolf. My bag of tricks gives me a dire wolf. He's the one with the red dot. I don't know if you guys can see the dots.
Yep.
And I use a level 5 slot to summon 4 more dire wolves. My bag wolf, which one I'm going to call Alpha, is going to lead the lesser pack of 4 wolves. And then I'm going to wild shape into a regular wolf to hide in the pack, and we are going to stealth hide over here.
Gotcha. All right. Norse and Ezekiel.
I mean, I don't really have anything I could really do. I have one
Trash
thing that I
hour.
could have done. No, trash lasts for a minute. I'm not doing it yet. I had one thing I could have done, but I got rid of that spell a while back because we didn't often do things like this.
I guess I start
You- you
inspecting.
Wait,
the-
I was waiting till you dropped your guard.
Yeah, I could have
Did-
hypnotic pattern something fucking sweet, but
I'm assuming you don't get to change your spells during a short rest. It takes a long rest.
no, it takes a level up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess
Are we
I'll.
sending Alice away? That was the plan. Alice and the non-combatants.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Alice.
Is there
Alright,
a
you
safe
see,
list of- wait, how many people are there?
There's about 20 non-combatants, right? So the much younger women have not been trained at all, or women and men,
shit.
not just women. So you can, they have enough supplies that they could probably make it over to Greyhaven.
I guess I'll inspect the troops. Make sure they're weapons are outfitted properly.
Bikini inspector, yeah.
It's not what I was going for, but I guess just trying to make sure we actually have.
There's about 50 actual troops, right? Grouped into ranks of 10. And they're kind of awaiting orders. And then there's some of them are running around helping Erkin shore up the fence and stuff.
Where do we want the troops arrayed, guys?
I mean, you're the tactician.
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't he have like no int?
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
the leader of
he's-
a giant orc
can-
horde, so he should be able to send 5
Yeah, they
troops
just
out.
run things
If you
down.
wanna try to inspire the troops, you can give them a bonus in combat.
Yes, let's do that.
You wanna give them a great rousing speech?
God, not really.
Well, how do you inspire them in a Nor's way?
It's by scaring the shit out of them, I guess. That if they're gonna lose, I'm gonna kill them.
You're gonna be double dead.
But
All right, so you're gonna intimidate the troops into fighting well.
Can I
Yes.
assist by casting a minor illusion as a cantrip to make his voice echo and boom?
Absolutely. So roll intimidate with advantage to intimispire your.
hold on 1 second. There's one roll. Oh,
It's very good.
we'll take the first one.
All right, so with a 22, I'll say that they get a +2 in combat.
Nice.
So 10 troops will actually fight as 12 troops. So you start yelling at them, brandishing your, what do you have now, hammer or a sword? So
Sword.
sword, right? So brandishing your sword and kind of like frothing at the mouth. And they all scurry away to, sharpen swords and get ready to fight. Malachi goes, that's not exactly how I would have done it, but I guess it was effective. You guys want to place the troops? So once combat starts, they'll be limited by movement, so you can place them now if you want to.
Make like horseshoe guys.
I guess it sucks because I don't know if we're gonna end up being flanked. I mean, it kind of makes sense that it could happen, but
I mean, I have no problem just being in like front of the horseshoe in the center.
For what it's worth, each of my dire wolves has about 50 HP each. So collectively, the wall of wolves is pretty tanky.
all right. So essentially, your corner is covered, is what you're saying.
Until I can shift out and just like ice
Yeah.
all whoever is in my way. Yes.
I'm worried about this section, and this section.
I mean, I wasn't actually joking when I said I was gonna hang out towards the area that I'm in right now, just because like I can traverse this entire distance.
Right, and you can warn us and have people
Yeah.
react.
So
Yeah. I'm gonna have Pinchy down in this area actually. He can maybe catch some webs on fire. That'd be cool.
yeah. Yeah, let me actually open up.
I mean, I have no problem hanging out like right in the middle.
If only there was a tower that we had to see what was going on, and if only I hadn't wasted all of my time shoring up these walls.
That's going to be important. I'm telling you, that was a worthwhile thing that you did. A whole extra turn in combat is a lot.
So,
Mm,
yeah, would you argue that me in wolf form is able to communicate with these wolves without me having to have a language?
would
Sure.
you argue that?
I would
You have to
argue
piss
that,
on them. You have to piss on the wolves.
I will say that you can talk to your wolf pack,
All right.
but every time you say anything to the wolves, you have to howl at the end of it.
Arr!
How do we? All right,
It's
we
more like a
need to
yelp.
figure out how we want these troops.
I scared a cat.
This stacked line of troops is probably not going to do us that much good.
So my thoughts are the big square lady soldiers. They're all archers.
No, they're all fighters.
So
This is
I
gonna
was
be more like just army against army, so don't think of them as individual combatants or whatever.
okay. Gotcha. Maybe. Well, I mean, how? Assuming they're
I know
not
one
there.
of you played StarCraft or Warcraft, or like, you guys got this.
Are we talking
I think
about
all of you
positioning
did.
troops?
So, yeah.
No, we turned all the cheats on though.
Hold on,
Right.
let
What
me try
what
something
what do
real
the
quick.
troops each have? Do we have like a group of archers? Do they like
Hold on,
change their
let me try.
weapons?
Oh, no, it didn't do anything.
So we have 5 groups of Protoss zealots. Okay.
Yeah, you just have five groups of fighters. They are all equally as proficient, right? They're basically it's gonna be just not a numbers game, right? They are worth 10 soldiers, so all you're gonna do is roll a d20 with however many soldiers are remaining, and that's the bonus.
Okay.
So don't think of that, like I said, don't think of them as individual combatants with their own skills. They're fodder basically.
I think of them as 12 since I inspired them.
Since I'm sorry, 12s, not 10s.
I mean, so for sure we want like at least one group up here, right? Because there's no webbing or anything there yet, so at the very least they can be positioned. It's like if something happens here, a fireball, the webbing will slow them, and a fireball would, cause massive damage. Agreed.
I can reach that with Ice Storm. I could.
Yeah, but the issue is you're not going to know that they're there until after they break down the wall.
That's true.
I'm gonna grab another.
So we need people close
look
by
wall.
to hear.
That way you guys can plan in secret too.
So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna start off with the wolves to deal. I'm assuming Will's gonna do this in classic video game style, where the first wave or two is gonna be like shitty guys. So I figured the wolves are gonna just deal with that. But once we get to the medium guys, I'm gonna shift back, release the wolves, and then I'm gonna go summon Fae, and I'm gonna move to either do dryads
grab a
or
beer.
or satyrs, and just either entangle or just have guys shoot from the back with arrows. Well, I figured Nors it will be at the very least hasted by then, so giving him multi-attack on guys that are restrained is going to be bread and butter.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
fireball as many people as possible.
Like I
I
said,
mean-
my only worry is essentially getting flanked, because I just assume that Will is going to be a dick and try to flank us and send assassins through areas that we weren't particularly watching, and I also
So-
assume that the big bad is not going to come from the same direction as the group of people.
So Plan C is Wall of Fire, where the wall goes down. I bring up a firewall and ask them to kindly walk through the aforementioned Wall of Fire.
And I will be
Um,
the one who is asking them kindly to walk through it with mass suggestion multiple times.
So, then I mean, it brings back to how do you want to position these girls? Do we just want to put them all like in one area and then say fuck it, and we know that?
Yes.
Just do like you do in
Eventually get
StarCraft.
it.
The hero units cover one area, and all the shitlord units cover another area because they're usually about equal to one hero.
See, I didn't play StarCraft. I played Age of Empires. The way that I worked it was you send your fucking horsemen in, and then after that you send in your fucking Teutonic Knights or your longbowmen, and you just fuck shit up after that. So like you just grouped up your things based on what they were. So StarCraft is a foreign concept to me.
No, StarCraft. Well, StarCraft is just you line up like 20 barrackses, and then you max out the unit production through, and you just march as many zealots into someone's camp as possible because they're unstoppable. That's how I won StarCraft.
All right. Well,
And that's how you won StarCraft.
all right. So we're gonna march
Third
them all
rush,
into
I
one
got
area.
you.
Got it.
Mine was Control A, attack click, hope that everything wins.
Or Marines with Stimpack with a pack of medics behind them, so
Oh.
you just outlast them
Fire-
by
fire
I
and
have
bat
no
rush.
idea. I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, where are we putting these guys? We're
I
gonna
don't
move this along here.
We
Alright,
still,
shut up
we
and
still
grab a
don't know.
beer.
All right, the army attacks and you all die.
So,
I'm sorry.
how
These
about-
walls
how's
are
that
pretty
horseshoe?
strong. We're not dying yet.
I can't
Die
move
in
the
3
soldiers.
turns.
Yeah,
I'm
none of
sorry,
us can
I'll
move
move
them.
them. I'll move. Yeah, I'll give you guys access and you can wherever you like.
Oh.
You sure about that?
Controlled by all players, no problem. By
Hey,
Copy paste. Copy paste. Copy paste.
all players. By. Can you guys see the troop number in red?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you got to click on them. Okay.
oh yeah.
So that's the number of troops left in each.
So should green say 12?
I'm gonna update it. Yeah.
I'm kidding anyway, but
No, that's what we agreed on. So. Oh, I'm losing them. They're walking all over. Oh,
oh, actually, I might have a.
where did the other ones go? No. Oh.
And
Who
Nord
destroyed
can
my-
take Nord
think
can
I
take
got
the
them
12
all.
o'clock by himself.
Thank you for destroying my crucifix.
Sorry, strategy more important.
It was my strategy.
All right. You see Malachi and Pike having a private conversation, and you can overhear Malachi go, "Pike, if you see Governor Crane out there, take your shot if you have it. Even if the rest of us will fall, we got to take the shot." And you see her run off into the woods. Malachi, Ezekiel walks up to you. He goes, "Most likely the Reaper is with them. If he attacks, I mean, none of these people are going to be worth a damn. It's going to be up to you and your guys to take him. Are you ready for that?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're not even there. You're not part of this conversation. You're way up here. They're talking
My-
way down here.
my ears.
Did anyone
Oh,
put on
wow.
that magical armor we stole?
You guys never
Nope.
looked at anything that you got, so.
We were in too much of a
It's
rush.
not helpful until I get one more level. All right. But once I do, oh
Pretty
baby.
cool skull face mask too.
Was there a mask? I didn't write that down.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think you took it because I only wrote down what I took.
Yeah,
Ja-
he got his skull face mask.
All right, I'm adding that back.
I put on a skull face mask.
All right, you're cursed. Nor starts attacking the party. Hold on, let me get you what it does.
He's immediately hasted and invisible.
No fucking way would I give you that. Alright, going through all my things that here we go. So when you put it on, you instantly know that it. I mean, A, it gives you advantage on intimidation checks, right? It's a badass mask, right? You basically have like a half skull
Oh,
on
we
your
did
face.
this.
You also notice as you watch people move around that you can almost see a shadow moving in front of them, and you can see that you can almost like predict their movements, right? And basically in combat, this is going to allow you to impose disadvantage on an attack once per long rest. So you have to declare it before they roll, but you can impose disadvantage basically.
Okay.
And there's also a cloak, and the note that I have is that it's bitching. So if anyone wants a bitching cloak.
It's in my bag. The rest of the shit is in my bag of holding. Don't give away my shit.
I want the cloak.
Too bad.
It's different from the armor, because I think that's what you want. So
I know.
cloak isn't the
That's not the
cloak.
point.
But the armor's what
If
I
you
want.
change out,
No, the armor's what I want.
Oh yeah, I want the cloak.
if
I-
you change out your
I-
cloak
I
of
do
protection, can I
this.
wear that cloak?
I do this to Urkin.
To me.
I roll my eyes and I sigh and I shove my hand in my bag of holding and I toss it at him and go, fine, fine.
How great does it look?
Pretty
Bitchin'.
bitchin'.
It's absolutely bitching. Everyone who
it's
sees it is
mandatory
gonna
right
have to
now.
comment that it's bitching.
It compels
did you have
them
to take off
It's
your cloak
actually
of
it's actually
protection to put
enchanted
that on?
that anyone who
Some-
looks at it has to call it bitchin'.
I wear it over it. It's
Sometimes
a piece of cloth.
sometimes things are just nice for their own merits.
+5 to passive persuasion.
Oh God. Like he doesn't like he needs the fucking
Please?
help.
Can we do that?
Like he- like he
Damn,
needs
that
help.
cloak is cool.
All right. Does anyone have anything else they want to do before we initiate the next phase? Everyone's where they want to be.
For now.
Yep. I'm with the wolf
All right.
pack.
So we'll say Nostrid, can you roll perception
Oh, can I?
as a wolf? I'm sure you have some kind of advantage to it.
Pack tactics. They all add their perception modifiers together.
No, I mean, I have. Is this going to be related to hearing or smell?
Yeah, either one. So you can have advantage or whatever you get. Wow.
Wow. Okay. Everyone is too noisy, and
Trash
I'm
wolves.
assuming
No,
I
I
don't
mean,
notice it.
12 gets you something. So you can hear kind of a bumbling and a stumbling coming through the woods from the north. And before too long, you can see what looks like a kind of a ragtag group of soldiers approaching the northern gate. Oh, he's got red crayon all over his face now.
He's in the web.
How do
I
I
howl.
change his? How do I move his thing? Uh-oh. There you go.
In response, I howl.
And Ezekiel Malachi yells out, "Damn it, Ezekiel! He sent the peasant army. He sent the townsfolk."
that?
Fireball.
Here.
Fireball.
And you see one of the townsfolk walk up to the fence, and he goes, we're here for you guys. We would prefer if you'd surrender, but if not, we're prepared to use force. But we definitely prefer if you just surrendered."
Does he say that to the wall of direwolves?
Well, I
He
don't
just-
think you
he's-
can see
he's
what's on the
yelling.
other
I mean,
side.
he's just yelling at the fence.
I just look at everybody. Do you want me to just handle this?
Can I run up over to Malachi and I want to minor illusion again to make my voice booming and just yell at them, "Fight and you'll die. Join us and we can liberate your home."
All right. Well, why don't we start? Why don't we roll initiative? We'll say that you can do that as the first action of it. Though we just start doing things in the turn order.
Okay.
Hey, 23.
This is going to be a big initiative list here. So stand by.
Fuck.
All right. Oh, actually, that initiative should actually be 20 because I have a +2 to Dex right now. Not
I
plus
really
one.
need some water. I'll be right back. Oh, we're getting this going.
Starting off strong.
Sorry, I got to roll for all the defending armies.
Oh no, the music.
So, Will, just for simplicity purposes, I'm just going to have the wolves go like immediately after me, so I don't have to roll a second set of initiatives. Make my life easier.
That's fine. All right, Ezekiel walked away. Urkan, what was your initiative?
It was 23.
Norse?
Boo.
14.
Nostrid?
I'm 20, and the wolves are also going to take my 20.
That's fine. You guys are gonna, for the beginning portion of this, you're gonna basically operate as a group anyway.
You assume there's only a beginning portion.
Kick puncher.
13.
And Ezekiel had a 9, by the way.
Go ahead at 9. I'm sorry, kick puncher was at 13.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Sucks to suck.
Reason I'm triple clicking back. All right. This one is. All right, Ezekiel. What did you want to do to start off combat, and then we'll jump.
So I want to cast minor illusion to make my voice booming so I can speak to everyone up at the gates.
Okay.
And just yell, you know, if you fight, you'll die, but if you join us, we can help liberate your home.
And this is a persuasion or intimidate.
Persuasion.
All right, roll that check, and I'll give you advantage because of your booming voice.
You
Say
about
it's more persuasive. I say I'm pretty sure that you're gonna roll a 30. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Perfect walls, perfect persuasion.
I know,
let's
yeah.
go.
This is not boding well, by the way.
Crits all around.
We're actually
Yeah.
gonna win this as pacifists.
Oh wait, no, I don't like that.
If that happens, I'll give you.
I
The
jump
headband,
over the
alright?
wall and stab a townsman.
So I'm sorry, what did you say exactly? You said leave or join us, or what did you say?
Fight us and you'll lose your lives, but join us and we can help liberate your home from Crane forever.
See, leaving was not an option.
No. They either leave as corpses or join us.
Now you can't leave.
So you can actually see that about half the peasants actually disengage from the group and kind of flee into the woods, kind of around the stockade fence. All right, now we are in initiative. So Erkin, you are up. You have half a peasant army who have begun pushing up against the fence.
Oh my goodness. I'm assuming that they probably would like to come in. No, we're not killing them. Get out of here. I'm gonna give you that headband back. All right, whatever. They're in that side. I'm gonna come over here, and I'd like to listen to see if I hear anything.
Okay, perception.
Of course, it's fucking perception.
It's literally the skill for
I know.
seeing if you hear anything. Roll and invest. No.
Hey,
Hey!
we did something above
So-
15.
So you can hear the group that just wandered away from the peasant army, and you can hear them grumbling about Governor Crane.
Kill them.
No, we're not gonna kill them.
Yeah, but that's all you can hear from where you are.
Okay. Okay. I know
Here's
that,
three
you know, on the
chunks.
map there's like nothing around, but I don't know. Is there like enough wood like near me to do anything with?
So inside the stockade, there's not really any trees. Like you're in like a clearing, basically, which is why they made their camp here.
Hmm.
So there's definitely like 2x4s and stuff. Like there's wood from
Yeah.
like buildings around you, just like you used before. But
Like, is there enough wood that if I wanted to cast a spell fabricate, I can make myself a nice tower so I can see over the wall for the next 10 minutes?
let me look at fabricate, and then I will answer that question. I mean, it takes 10 minutes, so I'm gonna say no.
No. That's to cast. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. This is duration instantaneous. It's fucking weird. I thought that it was 10 minutes that it lasted for.
Yeah,
Never
it's really
mind,
weird that
screw
it says duration is instantaneous.
Yeah.
Maybe a typo.
I mean, it should be forever, which is not the same as instantaneous. So
Yeah. All right. Never mind that. New idea. I'm gonna cast rope trick.
rope trick. Okay, what are you trying to accomplish with your rope trick?
I'm gonna go up 60 feet.
Okay.
Because I'm up 60 feet in this extra dimensional space and I can see out, I should be able to see if there's anything above. And this lasts for an hour, so I could theoretically go up and down as much as I fucking want.
All right.
So we'll do that.
You cast rope trick. You can only climb 30 feet on your turn. You're limited by your movement speed. Actually, maybe less than that, but I'll say 30 feet. So you climb up 30 feet from your vantage point. You can see another peasant army approaching from the east.
More work.
I called it.
Or
Can I yell that out, or is that basically the end
yeah,
of my
no,
turn?
no, you can always speak as a free action.
All right, cool. Then I'm gonna yell out, another army flanking from the east.
All right, and it is Noftrid's turn. Noftrid in the wolf pack. Oh,
I'm gonna move the myself and the entire wolf pack to the western wall area once I figure out how to do it again. Can I make a perception check to see if there's anything here?
Yep.
I'll take that 22.
All right, so you can't see, but you can smell and hear the sound of people approaching from that side as well.
And from behind the building, I howl again.
I howl back.
And myself and my wolves take the dodge action.
Ooh. Something different.
Sorry, I'm rolling these guys in the initiative as we go. All right. It is Pike's turn. She's doing something somewhere. To do Malachi's turn, he does nothing. All right, Nor's, you're up. Or nope, I'm sorry. One of the peasant armies is going to go. So this peasant army starts smashing at the wall on this side. You can hear kind of the sound of breaking wood.
Which side?
Your
Okay.
side.
Okay.
Like the sound effects, thank you.
Good job, Seth.
yeah,
Nor's, you're up.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Yep.
I think all I'm going to do is move down to there. And that's it. Because there ain't shit happening.
All right, you're hanging out with Van.
I am 5 feet away from Van.
Kick puncher. I say you're maintaining social distance from Van. Excellent choice.
Correct. And I'm wearing a mask.
Yeah. I don't want to get anywhere near these peasants. You know that Governor Crane is basically the Trump of this region, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Has this other peasant army gone yet?
Not yet. Nope.
We don't see anything coming from the south at this point.
No one's checked yet. So if you want to go down there and roll a perception check.
Sure. I will roll a perception check that will certainly go well.
Always.
Sorry.
Yeah. So you hear more marching feet.
Motherfucker. Cool.
That's a hoe in her hand.
Wait, is that
Yes.
Is this the child army?
You don't know. You're on the other side of the wall.
Oh,
I
Lord.
mean, I have literal like Spider-Man boots. Can I just climb to the wall and look over?
Absolutely. Yeah. So you see a group of 10 to 12-year-olds carrying farming implements.
What are they planning on doing?
Ezekiel, fireball, all directions.
There's like a sprinkler. He's just like.
Can I just like
Surrender? Absolutely.
Surrender. Yeah. It's like, fuck, man, I didn't sign up to this quest to fight children.
They're children. If you cover them with webs, they can't move through them, right? They're just gonna be stuck.
Yeah, they have to
So
like walk
just-
through these webs,
just-
right?
Real quick, so combat's gonna be a little different because this is kind of like large scale battles and I didn't want to roll for thousands of people. So basically the way that it is that each army has a power rating, right? Based on the type of combatant. So a regular soldier is worth 1, and a peasant is worth half, right? So basically what you do is when 2 armies attack each other, it's a 20 roll plus however many people are remaining. You guys basically count as your own armies because of your extreme skills, so you each count as an army of 10. That includes the skills that you use in combat. So when you do it, it's literally just a dice roll, and that's assuming all the random things that you guys do. You're literally an army unto yourselves.
So what about my wolves? Are
So
they
again,
themselves?
that's the shit that you do to make your army of 10. But that again, you are an army unto yourself. So you literally count as 10 regular soldiers. So again, when you go to fight armies, that's how we're gonna resolve it, rather than do hundreds of individual combat encounters.
I prefer to do the hundreds of individual combat encounters.
All right, so this is gonna go till 6 a.m. now.
So
I would
anyway,
like to make sweeping strikes with my children.
what can someone remind me what the most ferocious beast we have fought is?
Probably
Ooh,
Fenris.
Fenrir, yeah.
I think you fought a red
Fenrir
dragon
or
as well.
or the red dragon or the Cyclops.
The Cyclops. So anyway, I'm gonna use my fucking Kenku projection to intimidate these children with a very ferocious roar or howl or some bullshit. I guess Fenrir, since Fenrir is close to my heart, since I have his little toothy tooth.
His tooth is 8 inches long. But yeah, little tooth. Yeah. All right, why don't you roll intimidate, and I'll give you a. Or wait, did we decide a different stat when you use mimicry?
You just told me
Usually-
to use like my dex, like basically whatever my
Yeah,
highest
your
stat was,
dex
which is
modifier.
dex.
All right, that's fine. So do that, and then with advantage because of the use of mimicry.
Yeah.
Children.
Well, not that one. 26.
All right, so you let out an eerie impersonation of Fenrir's howl, and it's probably enough that Ye and his wolf pack potentially submissively start peeing. I'm not sure. I don't want to make that decision for you.
I would say
but-
they start humping each other.
and you see about half the child army flee into the woods.
All right. Good enough for me.
I'd
Real
just like to
quick.
point out. Go
Go
ahead. I was gonna say, by having a map this large, you made it so I cannot use Flash of Genius for anything, because I have to
Oh
within 30
no! Oh my
We
god!
found his one weakness.
Hold on, I'm gonna move. Hold on, let me move. There we go.
Dude, that army in the top left looks like Walmart Sean Bean.
All right. So peasant army 1 start smashing against the walls.
Oh, I thought they
child-
were joining us.
No. So some of them left. There's still 10 remaining members. So
Oh,
they're
then I should have tried to kill them. Well, son of a
no,
bitch.
different people. So you listened up here. You heard some of them running away, basically.
Yeah.
So there's still 10 left in their original position. So they're still attacking. They were not
Listen,
intimidated
they
away
had
from
two
the fight.
options. It was join us or die. I should have killed them. That's what I'm hearing.
Excuse me. This is what I have said from the beginning, but
You're
nobody
right,
wants
that
to
was
listen to
my
me.
bad. I did not listen to you because of your low intelligence, but I was wrong on this time. I am sorry, Nors. We'll have to work through this.
This is a fight. You kill people. That's how it works. In fact, I'm gonna go kill the children.
Uh,
So then, sorry, I got too many people here. So the child army also starts knocking on the wall, and then from the southwest, you hear more smashing sounds up against the gate.
Oh, these motherfuckers.
is that an Inquisitor from PoE?
I don't know, but I googled farmers 5e, and I took the first 5 results, 4 results. Oh no, 5 results. All right.
Oh.
It is now Ezekiel's turn.
Oh boy.
Don't destroy my walls.
Um. I'm trying to take what
I
Ye
think-
said into consideration when I decide to do this. I mean, I could cast Fireball like a lot of times.
My walls.
Mm,
Sorry, these
Yeah.
numbers in green are helping me identify the, or like identify.
I guess we're
the
gonna
initiative.
start with some summoning of trash.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
More
there's
Again,
no
fun.
I'm gonna
point.
say, yeah, I'm gonna
Don't
say
do
the
it.
same thing. So
What do you?
if
What
you
were
want to
gonna say?
engage, if you want to engage the army, remember you act as an army just for this battle, rather than it's not you against 30 combatants. So again, your individual spells don't matter. Just if you have something that you can do within the range, then you will initiate. Basically, think of this like Risk more than it is D&D for this portion of it.
Fair enough.
Again, if you have a spell that you can cast 60 feet, then that's enough to initiate combat.
Yeah, then I'm gonna fireball these guys so, in such a
Which
way
group?
that the ones are in front. These guys are still pushing in, trying to get in, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're caught between the wall and a web.
I wanna
Bernie,
fire.
Say, we'll say with the web, we'll say that your fireball damage will endure a second turn
Okay.
because it'll catch on fire.
Okay.
All right, so you roll a d20 plus your power, which is 10, and I will roll a d20 plus their power, which is 5, because they're peasants. They only count for half.
All right.
And that just learned what a natural 20 was, so she keeps saying it back. All right, so they rolled a 24.
What about Tides of Chaos?
Fucking pissed.
So would this count as a
Yeah, you can.
attack
you can
roll,
still do
ability
tides.
check, or saving throw?
Yeah, yes, you can still roll Tides of Chaos. Yes.
I'm feeling pretty good about my odds. So I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Wow, that's impressive.
All right.
All right, so you cast Fireball into the, and again, this is not. Don't worry about spell slots for the same reason, because again, the individual attack skills don't matter. So you
Okay.
cast Fireball into the group of peasants, and the web catches on fire. They launch a volley of arrows back in your direction and scatter, and you take 3 damage. So your overall army power goes down to 7.
Okay.
Oh, so AC literally doesn't matter for this. Okay, I'm just gonna make my green.
No, again, because
10.
your 10 is
Yeah, no, that's fine.
incorporating literally everything about you. Yeah.
So that's essentially your hit points.
Yeah.
10.
Yep.
Cool. So I'm gonna just update that for the green
Yeah,
slot for my character.
it's your ability to fight. So now, because Seth took damage, he is now worth 7 people instead of 10 people.
Literally risk rules. Makes sense.
Yeah. You try something a little different here.
Mm-hmm.
Out of curiosity, can we use healing spells to make him back up to 10?
Yes, you can cast healing spells. Yes, so you can cast any.
Oh,
Some sweet good in battle rules.
yeah. This is healing OP rules. That's what this is. Seth, I got you, baby girl.
All right.
Ooh.
Do you guys want the defending armies to move? So it's defending armies 5 turn, which we'll say is this one. Why not? Just randomly assign them. Do you guys want them to move or no?
Wait, which one?
Nor's is their
Yeah,
commander.
Which one's
Hi,
5?
Kitty.
So 5 is this one up top.
Oh,
Say hi, Renji.
shit.
Oh my god.
I feel
Bye.
like Army 5, if it's going to move, it should be towards this direction. But honestly, I don't think they have to. I want one of these to be able to move, but that's when their turn order is.
You don't think somebody should engage the child army?
Well, eventually they should when it's one of their turns. Although hopefully
I
someone
meant
can.
this one right here. She's the one in the child armor right here.
No, Child Army's down here.
All the armies in the south.
Oh, that looks like a child army to me.
I
No,
know.
that's an old woman. Come on, man.
This is the
She's-
farthest I
she's-
can move.
I think she's actually an elf, but again, I wasn't too picky. I literally.
She's an
Googled
old elf
armors.
woman. Elves
See-
can be women. What the fuck?
In my headcanon, these aren't armies, these are titans, and we're just playing Attack on Titan right now.
Whatever it takes to get you through it. Zach.
They look like Titan. They do look.
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
Especially this
I
one.
guess, yeah. They should engage. However, they can engage over the wall. Right? Agree or no agree?
I agree.
Yep. So they can do that. You want them to engage this army over here?
Hell yeah.
All right. So they launch at each other, arrows at each other, and someone want to roll for your army 5. So they have a modifier of 10. Because there's 10.
D20 plus 10.
And the peasant army is the same.
Guys, don't let me roll anymore.
Oh my god.
All right. So you fire arrows back and forth. However, no one takes any hits because there's a fence in between, so it's not easy to aim. All right.
They
It's
shouldn't give me steps up.
it's peasant army 4. They start knocking on the gate. Damn these super fortified gates.
Who's there?
All right. Defending army 4, which is this one here. We want her to move somewhere.
Just have her go straight ahead and see if she can hit that other army, right?
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing.
Someone else rolled though, but yeah.
Here, I got it.
Oh wait, it should have been plus 12, right? Because they have that
Oh.
intimidation going.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Alright,
shit.
So
Everything changes.
two of the peasant army fall dead to the arrows from the original shot, and then this is a 26.
What?
26. I get +2. Or no,
Oh, you don't
I'm
get
sorry.
plus
22.
No, 20. Okay, that's 22.
I was like, what
22.
weird
Yes,
math?
I
are
got
we rolling?
confused. I got confused on who I was rolling for. I'm
Do
the
you guys want me
bad
to roll this
guys.
or not? All right, I'll roll.
Plus 12.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Shit.
All right, so
Oh, we dead?
this time
Oh,
the peasants
shit.
get the better of it, and you take a lot of bad hits, but you have 2 members of that group. You can choose to join armies together as well. So if you want to merge their power into one, you can do that as well.
Ooh. I feel like I like
Uh,
that idea.
You guys can also join individual groups if you wanted to, and then you can add your combat power to theirs.
Oh my
So
god.
basically, you'd share a turn.
Oh yeah. We're gonna merge all of these.
All of the armies.
with me.
What's Malachi's score worth?
5. Him, Van, and Pike are all worth for you guys.
So since I seem to have split up myself in Pinchy, do you want us to each be 5 or?
If that's how you want to do it, that's fine. Yeah, if you want to do the same thing, you can do that. If you want each of your wolves to be 1 and you be 5, you can do that if you want to split them up, or you can just be an army of 10 if you want to keep it together.
Oh, I was just gonna do an army of 10, keep it easy.
Okay. Josh doesn't do easy. Alright,
Well, I
I'm sorry,
didn't-
it's
I literally
Depending-
kept him here so he can set fire to the webs.
Uh-huh.
There's no other reason.
defending army 3 is up, which is this one.
Oh
Attack the child army, I assume.
no, that army.
Yeah, they go to the southwest.
We're not
I'll take
killing
care-
children.
Alright, they're not,
I'll
they're
take
not
care
really
of the
good.
children. Don't worry.
Alright, they're not gonna be able to get that far. Let me map.
Whatever, they can at least get towards there. The wall's gonna hold for a while. I'm okay with that. But like, we're
Can I
not killing
take
children.
this moment- Can we take this moment to point out that Seth is eating?
That's why he turned his camera off, yeah.
Oh, I assumed it was Evelyn.
Alright. Erkin, you're back up.
Oh, baby girl.
I have
so
no
real
problem
quick,
eating in front of you.
do I see any other armies real quick?
No, you don't see any other armies.
Okay, cool. I'm going to cast Firebolt at these. Oh shit. That's not how that works. Well, I guess that actually works exactly well. That's plus a D10, or plus 10. But I was casting
Who are
Firebolt
you,
at
who are you attacking?
them.
What's the range on Firebolt?
Firebolt is 120,
Okay.
and if
Alright,
they can
good.
hit me from 120, I'd be very impressed.
I think longbows hit from 120.
Have longbows.
Sure.
The most well-equipped peasants.
So they have only plus
Yeah, holy
9
shit.
now. Alright, you take 3 damage, sir. So you shoot out a firebolt, which hits the top of your well-fortified fence, and a barrage of arrows come streaming in, which, in your elevated position, you were an easier target. They could see you.
These fucking
Alright.
peasants are just gonna kill us, aren't they?
Nostrad, I hope not.
It's like this is all I needed this whole time. Was peasants.
It's not in the plan for sure.
So, since I have a pack of wolves, do I get pack tactics?
You guys are gonna make this weird. No, you don't, unfortunately.
Alright,
Get it?
so,
That'd be super powerful.
well, yeah, that's why I asked. I was hoping you, like, didn't do the math out, like, gave a hurried guess until you saw the rolls come out. Alright, so I'm assuming the peasants are banging down the fencing and I got some legs and whatever.
Yeah, you
coming.
can bite through it. Yep.
So, wolf pack on a wolf. Yeah.
Nice.
All right,
Finally.
you start chomping legs and hands and whatever you can see through the fence, and they take what is that? 8 damage.
Can I make intimidation against the survivors?
No, 'cause it's an action. That's how we played it for everyone else. Especially since I've established precedent that it scares half of them away. So,
Well,
which may
yeah,
be the most effective thing you can do with your turns until they're worn down a little. All right, it's Pike's turn. She's out in the woods doing something. Peasant Army 3 starts banging on the gates even more. All right, Defending Army. What number is this? Defending Army. Why doesn't this have a number? 1. That's Defending Army 1's turn. Do you want them to move or attack? That's this blonde lady here.
Kill the kids.
I
Kill the kids.
mean, if we fire arrows at children, are they gonna die? Can we tell them to like
Can the blonde women
just
like
nurture the children? Yeah.
yeah, they convince them to like, oh, not fight because they need their mothers?
They don't have
Kill.
great charisma.
Kill all of the kids.
I mean, your army is also basically a child army. Let's not cut any corners here.
Yeah,
Like,
but they're a slightly older child army.
That's
like
okay.
a late teen army.
Yes,
Can
we would like to
have
send them against children.
Can we have them roll against half of the children to subdue them as opposed to kill them?
Yeah.
There's a
That'd be hard to do
fence.
with the fence in the way. You can
That's fair.
definitely, if you want to do that when the fence is down, or
I could
Listen,
just open the gate.
those
Or if you wanna
kids will have
open the
no
gate.
compunction about
I
killing
feel
you.
like
I'm just
listen,
saying.
I don't want to kill the kids, but I also don't want to open the gate.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
only like what 5 of them left. It's a bunch
there
of
is.
kids.
This is
10
round
10
one.
There's 10 of them left.
Oh, there's
This
20 in
is
each of them.
round one.
They're children. What are they gonna do? What could they
No,
possibly do?
this is round one. We open the gate and then the rest come through. What is wrong with you?
Yes,
I just close it behind them.
send both against the kids. Just set it all.
What you
I
do is
should've
set that
sum-
web on fire.
I probably should have summoned stuff that can fly, huh? This probably would have been a lot easier. Oh,
Are you naked?
oh, you got a haircut?
Oh yeah, you haven't seen him. Yeah. Cut the sides of it short.
Yeah, I'm no tooth blonde ladies. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, I'm sorry. What do you want blonde lady to do? Nothing.
No, go against the kids.
I'm
I
not on
order
board
it.
with killing children.
I order it. They're going against kids.
I don't think Norz actually has command of them, so.
I'm rolling my d20 plus 12. Nobody else is speaking. I'm speaking. They're going against kids. Go.
All right. They're going against the kids apparently, or children. They rolled a. Oops, that's not the right thing to roll. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, the
Oh.
kids are dead.
With a barrage of arrows, all of the children fall to the earth. Their innocent blood seeping out of their prepubescent bodies.
All right. So as of now, only at the end of the day, only Kick Puncher knows that they're kids, right?
Yes, he.
I mean,
I don't know
I
if he
would have
told
told people
anyone.
that it was a child army.
Yeah, I mean,
All I'm saying is maybe we can burn the bodies before anyone finds out.
I just see all the children die, and I use my mimicry to say, "Well, goddamn."
God damn.
Don't forget to
Okay.
loot the bodies.
Yours? What's your alignment again? Just
I'm pretty sure it's good.
No, definitely not good. Neutral.
I would make the argument that's not what a neutral person does. But
Neutral dragon slaying.
Well, I'm being attacked by a child army. I'm going to kill it.
All right. We are now to Bending Army 2, which is the last one to move, which is this one down here. So this one here.
Probably head to the southwest.
So yeah, stand against the bald guy.
All right. Malachi is not going to attack on his own. Norse.
We're gonna move as far as I can, which is not going to be very far. There-ish. Okay. I'm gonna go try to help out.
All right. Kick Puncher. Screams of dead children haunt your dreams.
Yeah, I just walk away. I
Yeah, you
just leave.
flee into the woods to start a new life.
Don't
This
forget
was
to
a
loot the bodies.
this was
though.
a giant mistake. Oh, those kids were rich as hell.
I'm just gonna like flip up into these trees over here. Just do some more intimidation. I'm gonna make a Hydra roar. We fought a Hydra.
Yeah, we did.
Can you actually roll a perception check from those trees as well?
Oh no. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Reaper.
yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh my god. So
You have seen fucking everything.
So you can see a little farther back, kind of nestled under the awning of the tree line, what looks to be a group of much more professional looking soldiers.
Ooh, look at those sexy guys.
I don't know if you guys have ever Googled characters for Dungeons and Dragons. They all look like that. So they are not moving. They don't realize that you've seen them. They're kind of laying back and letting the peasants throw themselves at the gates.
Of course they are. Fuck, man. I don't really want to like, but maybe I do want to tip my hand. It's not like anyone else is gonna be able to do anything about them. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go fucking fight their. Just gonna go fight them.
Oh shit! An army unto yourself. All right, so they
These guys probably get like
you
a
can do
plus
it.
30 or some bullshit.
yeah, so they're definitely a more powerful group of people. All right, so there's about 15 of them, and they all count as one.
It's
I'm
fine.
not sure if you wanted to take them on yourself, but okay.
No, let's do it.
Roll them dice.
Jesus be with you.
Oh,
You got a 29.
God.
well, that's not good.
You dead.
All right, so Kick Puncher falls to the ground.
Oh, he did.
He's not dead. He's just unconscious.
I mean,
All right, you jump down out of the tree line and start whacking at guys, but their sheer number just overwhelms you.
Peace.
All right.
I was so distraught from the children dying that I'm just
the
like,
children
fuck this.
dying. Yeah.
Death by cop.
All right, so we're Peasant Army 1. They're gonna knock the gates. Gates should be falling down, but they're not. Super strong. They're like, what's going on with these gates? They're so fucking strong. Peasant Army 4, same thing. Van is gonna start heading down in this direction. Peasant Army 5, same thing. All right, Ezekiel.
So I kind of want to like band up with Malachi as a unit here for right now.
Do that.
And,
so you guys now have the power of 15. Say
Hour
that
of
he
one
will-
and a half people.
Well, he's a dwarf, so that makes
Well,
sense.
no, I took 2 damage, I think, or 3 damage. Yeah, so it would be 12, right?
Yeah.
And I want to do some kind of fucking X-Men style bullshit where he puts up a shield and I like fucking bounce a fireball off of it right at the angle.
Absolutely. You have like a Captain America Iron Man thing going on
Yeah,
right now.
exactly.
So you got lasers coming out of your hands and he's deflecting them at the
We got Colossus, Berserker, Barrage combo, something.
Yeah, what you do is you run towards him and he grabs you and launches you up in the air and you start spinning and shooting Eldritch blasts out of your hands.
Yeah, exactly.
It is awesome as hell. I'm assuming you're attacking these peasants up here.
Yep.
Alright, let me
Fuck.
temporarily take him out of order. Okay. Alright, 19. They have +5.
Thank God.
Alright. So you just rain fire down upon them. And actually the last one, since they only count for half, he runs off into the woods.
Through the flaming web.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what? I lied because the web is still on fire. So that last guy dies as well.
No.
Yes.
Alright, and it is Army 5, which is the blonde lady on the right.
Yeah,
They should merge, right? I think
oh
we
yeah,
want
they
them
should
to-
merge. What were they each? So Blonde Lady
Blonde lady's
Is
12, and the other one's
12. The other one's what?
2. They took a big hit.
So then it'll be 14.
Yeah.
14 versus 8.
14 versus 9.
14 versus 9.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
So I'm a roll.
Do it.
14.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Scary.
Mm,
Oh.
Oh,
at least the damage wasn't too bad.
So
We're gonna
Alright,
die to
so-
peasants.
14 minus 6, so 8. Say this
It's
is
okay, because the Norse is gonna run up and join them, and he's gonna fuck them up.
correct.
These peasants are rolling hot fire right now. So, alright, it is Peasant Army 4. They're knocking on the gates. Alright, Defending Army 4. Which are these? It's gonna be this person and this person. So, or no, that's 2. They're all fucked up. Yeah, it's these two are going now back to back down here.
Oh,
Hmm.
nice.
I'll say they can both make it to the gate close enough to attack. If you want to have them attack.
Yes, we do.
All right. They shout out that they can see the body of Kick Puncher laying on the ground.
Oh, good.
Well-
I was wondering how I was gonna RP me getting over there.
We'll get them later.
It looks like there's a dead bird on the ground over here. All right. And then they attack. You don't want them to join up first. You just want them to attack individually.
No, I think join up and attack would be a better idea.
Merge these two armies. So, we'll
So
get
they're
rid of-
plus 24, right?
Voltron.
Alright, so I'm just gonna. I'll leave them as 2 separate units for now, but
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
gotcha.
mark 1 as 0. Alright, so it wants to roll for the plus 24.
I'm
I
not
got
doing it ever again.
I'll
I
do it this time. I
got
haven't done it yet.
plus 24.
Never mind. I guess I'm not doing it.
I'm sorry.
I did
so-
better.
Okay, I'll say that it's Nostrad then, which is fine. So they launch huge volley of arrows that decimate the peasants, which is what, 16? And there's only a few stragglers remaining,
Do you
looking
use
around
backs
at their
too?
friends, weeping.
You use backs?
So back to top of the order, or Ken.
Okay, so I'm like
It's going
halfway up
kind
that.
of sideways on you guys. You got
Yeah,
dead
you're
and
not
dying,
wrong.
dead and dying troops.
All right, so I guess I'm
Mm.
All right, so I'm first gonna slide down my rope, and
Get
then I'm going to cast. Aura of Vitality.
Stop.
Uh, so
Please stop.
all right, so essentially, what's the move speed for humans again? It's 30 feet, right?
30 feet, yeah.
Yeah. So me going down the rope is 30 feet is
That's-
all that.
Yeah, that's gonna be used up, yeah.
So I'm gonna do Aura of Vitality, and then at the end of my turn, as a free action or a bonus action, I'm allowed to heal. It's supposed to be 2d6. I guess technically I'll roll that to see if I only heal 2, but I can do that for anything that's within a 30-foot radius.
I don't think there's
So-
anything in 30-foot radius.
No, I am, so
Oh, you're really okay. I would rather die than do daily sessions.
and that's all I got for now.
Alright, you recover 8. I should put you back at max or no?
Yeah, it does.
Alright,
All right, I'm just gonna run around and be an aura bot, guys. So get my aura.
I tried, but
Nostrad.
I'm
I
a
did.
cum.
I did assume someone would do some healing, but that's okay. Nostrad. Wolf
I mean,
pack.
I'm staying wolf until the bigger guys come. We're gonna just try to finish off this peasant army over here.
Yeah, they're pretty beat up, right? Yep. So they're down to a +6. Oh my God!
Oh.
Hot fire.
Jeez.
Get me some wolves.
Wolf's gonna die.
All right, can everyone see the aura that I have?
Yeah,
No,
Nope.
I
Wait.
can't.
I can fix it for you.
Yeah.
Everyone should be able to see it now.
yes.
Nice. Yes, it's purple.
All right.
Yeah, are you rolling or no? Or you already did?
I got an 18, 26.
Alright,
How much
so
does that
you
lose?
take 8 damage.
Peasants, man.
So does that mean I lose all my wolves plus some health?
No, it's fine. So or if because your wolves are incorporated in that, so you stay as a pack because you're operating as a pack. So,
All right, so then I'm down to a 2 power. Is that how that works?
Yeah, 2 power. Yep. All right, so you.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So peasant army 3. Which losing track of which was which. That is 2. Oh, that was the children. So there's nothing because they're dead. All right, defending army 1. So that is which. Okay, Liam, I heard you. Oh, we merged them, so they're gone too. Other people are dropping like flies. Defending army 2.
we find out who's been training these armies and just get them on our side?
Alright, Malachi is teamed up with Ezekiel, so we're gonna skip his turn. Alright, Norse.
We're gonna.
And just kill it. I called the bug people already. They wanted to come today, but they couldn't.
I'm teaming up with this army here.
Okay, so you're now in 18.
And 18.
Yep.
All right, let's attack. Oof.
Alright, so you deal 7 damage. They're down to 11. Alright, Kick Puncher. Roll a death saving throw.
Is that just a D20?
Yep.
Natural 1. Natural off. God damn
Oh
it.
my god, you pop back up.
Ah,
You
that's
gain,
not
you
what I
regain 1
want.
HP.
Well, now what?
Damn it. I fake. Can he mimic being dead? Or
Yeah, you're
unconscious?
still laying on the ground, so you can
You
be
can mimic being
unconscious.
unconscious.
So if you do, so if I put, do I like still have a turn, or is that my turn?
That is your turn. So you're back up conscious at 1 HP, and that's your turn.
All right, yeah,
Uh,
I'm staying on the ground.
That's a good choice. Peasant Army 1 is dead. You guys are getting through them. Peasant Army 4 knocks down the wall. The fortifications finally give way.
What?
And that wall is down. That was their turn. But it lasted 3 turns. Van is going to continue down in this direction. Peasant Army 5 knocks down the wall on their side as well. Ezekiel. Yeah, walls collapsing.
Polymorph into a wall.
Seth?
I'm sorry, I'm deciding what I'm gonna do. I didn't realize I was muted.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I just wanna like do fire at these guys over here with the wolves.
Okay.
Do fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Or
So
hold on,
they're
actually,
6 right now.
could I argue that I could use something like mirror image to like heal myself in my group?
Not sure how. What's the reasoning?
Because mirror image creates 3 illusions of myself, which in theory makes my ace. It makes it so that when something attacks me, it has to roll a d20 to decide if it's me.
But again, that's incorporated in the number because I said no to Yay already, which is for basically the same reason. Again, those kind of skills are incorporated into your power,
Into what?
like your overall power.
Okay.
It's assuming that you're doing all of your moves when you're fighting.
Well, I mean, okay.
It just like gave the same reason I gave Yay. He's not, it's assumed he's gonna summon wolves or whatever. That's part of his power portfolio.
Gotcha.
It did not allow me to become D20 plus 60, even though that would have been awesome.
All right, then I'm just gonna do fire at this guy.
Okay. So you are combined Malachi still for 12
Yep.
or 6. Oh shit. Alright, so you set the whole group on fire, except for one lone straggler, who escapes back in mist.
Get fucked.
I think Seth has knocked out the most amount of armies, by the way. Alright, Defending Army 5, which is the combined remnants of 5 and 4. Actually they are joined with Norse now, right? So
Yep.
So they went on your turn. All the peasant armies are dead otherwise. Alright, so we're back to the top of the round. Urkin. Or, I'm sorry, nope, these two down here have to go. We're gonna have them attack the remains of Old Man Farmer.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think they know about the other army yet, right? So
They don't know about it now.
What is their plus?
They're only they're plus 24 right now. They're 2 full strength armies still. For whatever reason, they have not taken
Here,
any damage.
I got it.
Alright, you smoke the last of the old men. Oh, well,
stupid old men.
Later, just delete them. Bye, all you. Alright,
Hey, can I ask the one army that's down by the gate that killed the kids?
yeah.
What are we doing with that one? It's just been sitting there.
It's weird.
Oh, I know. You know what? I forgot they were there because they were underneath the 20. So, alright, they can do something. And we'll say it's their turn.
You
just
guys
like
want to
last
merge
time.
them? You guys want to merge them with the other two down on the left?
Make a super powerful army.
Yep.
Yeah, might as well.
I mean, they're not going to be able to reach it right now, for what it's worth.
Nah, it's about half.
No.
We sure we don't want them to go to like the east instead.
I mean,
I got it.
I would say that, but I assume that their perception is going to be lousy anyway, so we wouldn't know if there's anything fucking there.
Fair.
Alright, we're back to top of the order, Urkin.
Okay. Wait, 60 is sprinting. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. We get a sprint, and then at the end of the turn,
I'm sorry, then what?
I get this because of my aura. And
Oh.
Seth's party heals, so I think he should be maxed out, right? You didn't take more than 6.
Correct.
I think I only took 2. Sure.
All right. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna run around to everybody and heal them all.
Alright, Nopstrid.
Running circles.
All right, so I'm going to take the wolf pack and I'm gonna run south.
Jump into the aura. Or not,
Uh,
okay.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna jump into the aura first. And I'm gonna move south. So let me try to select them all here. Into the aura. And another 30 for the group brings me back down to here.
Wait, why did you go into the aura?
You
To
did.
heal me, right? Or no?
No. It's at the end of my turn. I can do it as a bonus action.
Oh.
Anything in my aura. So
Oh,
go
okay.
where you're going because I mean I guess you going up there lets me know that you're there. I guess.
Right. So then I'm going to take my full 40 then down south.
I was gonna run on the other side of the building anyway because I know that.
Okay. Then
yeah,
I'm
Big
going.
Bunch is there.
Because my wolves can only go as fast as me, the slowest unit in the group.
Alright.
Strong as our weakest link.
Nice unit.
Alright, so it is the. We'll put their turns back in the right order, so it's time for the super powerful army. Want them just to hang tight, or
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's metagaming. As far as you guys know, there's only one left. You do you.
I mean, is that metagaming to assume that this weak ass army isn't the only thing coming?
Yeah, no, I guess that's true.
Right, but I guess it's whether we know that they're going to fight something else.
And all we know is we got just one small group left to fight. I would. In real life, I think I would let them sit put for now, right? Because there's never going to make it across there.
Right.
Mhm.
Agreed.
Okay. Malachi goes
Wait,
on.
can they sit and tend to their wounds? Is that a possibility?
Sure, we can do that. They're at max health,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'll say anyone who chooses not to take an action on their turn can recover like a quarter of their army strength.
Hey,
Just making this shit up on the fly, guys. So-
ask and you shall receive.
That was what I was trying to do last round. I was just trying to RP it.
All right, Malachi goes on Ezekiel's turn. Norse, it's your combined army's turn.
We will attack.
Get him.
Yeah, they're. I'm pretty sure your plus kills them without even having to roll.
We literally just killed the entire fucking town's population. There's
Good.
nothing
Hon-
left to liberate.
Honestly, I thought you guys might put up a little bit of fight with killing peasants, but it was honestly it was minimal.
Hey, 10 children and like 10 other dudes. We got 20 people left overall.
I mean,
Ezekiel's
two of us
evil, so
tried
he's
to put up
fine.
a
That's
fight.
you.
Yo, kick puncher.
I like how the only technically evil character was the only one not involved in killing children.
You stood
Uh,
by and let it happen.
I was also not involved in
He's on the
killing
other side of the
children, thank
map.
you.
You know what? None of us were. It was part of that army that did it.
You
That's
told
true.
them to do
Yeah,
it.
Malachi's
start-
out of control.
They start killing themselves in shame for what they've done.
Good.
I feel like the real evil character is actually Norse. He is gonna be the big bad. We gotta kill Norse.
I concur.
You could try.
I mean, if we buff each other and not you.
Banish.
Did someone say it was my turn?
Yes.
Whose turn is it? Oh, it is my turn.
It's your turn. Yep.
Oh yeah, fuck this. I just go like all the way. I just flip all the way over here. And I just like with my like gasping with him, just like stronger army, southwest. And then I don't know. That's like the end of my turn. I have 1 HP.
All right. All right. We'll go through Ezekiel. Your turn.
I
and
got you.
back to
I
the top
got
of the
you.
order.
You saying it is my turn?
It's your turn. Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering why Josh is saying I
Yeah, we're
got
not-
you.
Oh, no, I was mapping stuff out. Sorry.
Yeah, we're not of initiative because obviously there's another army out there, but I don't think you know about it. So
Yeah, I would like to
I'm thinking it's-
move myself. Probably not. I
There's
actually
still-
don't think I have enough to get up there. Close enough. I want to move up to. This is as close as I can get right here.
Hold on. There's still a rope right here that leads to a crawl space that no one can attack you in. I'm just saying.
All right, can I? Assuming I'm not attacking anything, can I dash for double movement?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna go up and climb up like the 10-15 feet of extra speed that I have to get up the rope trick, and try to see if I can see any more armies coming from the north.
Okay. Roll perception.
But why though?
See if you can see
I
things.
know, but I don't want to. Hey, okay.
You see a red
Okay.
dragon.
All right. So with an 18, you see to your horror a smallish group of figures approaching, and trailing at their rear is a brown hooded figure, and they are approaching from the northern gate.
Does a brown hooded figure look familiar at all, or is it just nondescript?
Yeah, you recognize it as a reaper. So they all look identical, all the ones that you've seen.
Okay. I'm
We're
just gonna start
doomed.
screaming, "Reaper from the north!"
All right, and we are back to the top of the order. So with that, since anyone who's in that area sees that the fence here basically
Yeah.
just caves inward, and a group of small group of figures walk through the gate, and you can see that one of them steps forward. He says, "Our Lord Emissary offers you this last chance to surrender." And then you can see that from especially you, Ezekiel, from your vantage point, several more armies step out of the woods that were concealed in different areas.
Okay.
And then a group.
Oh boy.
Jeez. They're in the flaming web. They're in the flaming web. It's fine.
No, it only lasted for one extra turn. It was already.
God damn
We
it.
gotta make a new flaming web. Oh boy.
We'll stay there. Oh,
Wait,
Please,
why did I?
Windows.
Why did I flee up here?
It's okay. I got you.
all right, and I didn't put the brown hooded figure, but pretend he's at the back.
All right.
And the guy goes, "Throw down your weapons and surrender." And the Reaper may show you mercy.
What does Malachi
Wow.
do in response to that?
Malachi goes, "Fuck your mercy." And he pulls his sword. And he looks like he's ready to fuck some people up.
About time.
Yeah.
He was doing some shit with Ezekiel.
Is that the fighter token from 5e?
Probably. Again, I fighter 5e and pulled the first 10 images that came
It's
up
the
and
dude with the dreads.
turned tokens.
Um,
And you hear Malachi shout, "Van Pike, hold off the other armies. We'll take care of the Reaper." He looks over at you, Ezekiel. But I think you're
I
up
give him
hiding in a
third
hole.
nod. Yeah.
No, he's only 15 feet up the rope.
Oh, okay. Alright, so you guys don't have to worry about the other armies. I'll run that in the background to see how they're doing. So if you want to zoom in on this conflict, that's where the action will be happening now. So we'll maintain our same initiative order.
Okay.
Sorry, which conflict? The one in the purple?
The one in the purple, yeah. And you can see that the Reaper strides forward when it is obvious that you guys are going to choose to fight. And he throws his cloak off, and it seems to be almost extra dimensional. Because as he throws it off, there's a much larger figure inside the cloak than it would have appeared from the outside, similar to when you fought Shepherd, right? It was a halfling, though the cloak appeared to be full size. And you, the human players, recognize him as Vidal, the Paragon of Justice. But you, the PCs, obviously don't recognize him.
I'm gonna say that
Those are-
cloak is bitchin'. I need it.
Just imagine this world where Ezekiel has like 30 cloaks on. He just
100
can't move
cloaks, yeah.
anymore. You have to like hire people to like carry him around in a palanquin or something.
I'll get you your pretty trophy.
Just update real quick the initiative order.
I'm gonna pee while you do that.
Real life image of Ezekiel at the end of this campaign.
I like how all these dudes we're about to fight look like knockoff Overwatch characters.
Oh god.
I didn't mean that to be mean. I think the art is actually very good, but nonetheless.
But nonetheless, you're not wrong. Hanzo, Reinhardt, Torbjorn, Farah. I see him, man. I see him. I
There's
see
a
Reaper.
Brigida.
Fuck.
I guess you could say that's Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn if you played that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I also have no idea when any of these were like drawn, so what do I know? Maybe they're the originals.
True that. Also, Will,
It's
I'm
pic-
still like hoping / assuming that I'm at the top because I have my turn planned out still.
Yeah, you have yourself the top one. I'm transferring everything
Yeah.
over to
It's all good.
D&D Beyond now. The battle that I can actually run. Initiative.
Because I gotta do some healing. Who pew pewed me? Is that the audio?
Did we win?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all done. You missed
Oh,
it.
sweet.
The Reaper killed us all and ate our faces.
Except for me, and I'm wearing his cloak now.
Get all the cloaks.
I'm just excited because I'm pretty sure this was my Paragon, wasn't it?
Yep.
It's been so long.
I know. 25 sessions.
Yeah, here it
All I
is.
know, all I know is when we get to the bow and arrow dude that I played, all we gotta do is stun him and he can't do shit. So
Well, I think that's true of everyone, by the way. Like all of life.
You son of a bitch! You deleted his character sheet out of roll 20. I was just gonna
Oh,
look
no.
up his abilities.
Oh, he's leveled up since then. Don't worry.
His character sheet's empty in roll 20 now.
All right, so when it gets to
Actually-
it and we get to the Paragon of Knowledge, we're not letting Arthur become the Paragon of Knowledge. I'm going to take that position, and then I'll just take over Arthur, and he'll join the campaign.
as long as you do the voice.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Sora.
What I miss?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out how to give them different initiative turns. They don't all have the same initiative.
Why not just use a random number generator times 10?
I was trying to do it in D&D Beyond the encounter builder. Rather than have to manage it on a spreadsheet, but it seems like we have to
Yeah,
do
but
it on a
why
spreadsheet.
not do it not that way?
Because I guess I don't know. Great question. Because then I have to remember which one they all are too, which is maybe I'll just give them all the same. That might be too much. Pretty sure I can burst down one person. Right, sorry. Right, are you smart enough? If you guys have the power, can you label those guys in the front 1 through 10 while I do this? And on the green bar, if you click on them, you should be able to edit it.
We can't edit anything other than our own characters.
We do not have the power.
All right, hold on. That's a lot of fucking turns.
You did this to yourself.
I did. I actually did. I did it on purpose. All right, so
Two of them could just die right now.
as we move towards this climactic battle, though you are wary, right? I mean, literally the ground is covered with dead people in every direction, including the burning husk of the
Children.
but that's neither here nor there. We temporarily cut away from this scene, and we, the players, see the same older woman that we've seen several times in the white space. However, for the first time, she's not working at her loom. We see her kind of rushing through the halls and entering a large chamber. And in that chamber, there are 5 beings, we'll call them. And I will try to describe them, though by their very nature, they are indescribable. So there is a large man with a extremely large, long beard and walking stick. He has a long green cloak. There is what we'll almost describe as like a monkey, except incredibly muscular. And he's got a bright red face and a black body, and he's like sitting on top of the back of a chair.
Does he have a massive staff? Because I want to be him.
So we see a smaller, wizened man, but his limbs almost look like long tree limbs. We see a tall, middle-aged woman with a long, flowing blue dress and a large book laid out in front of her. And we see a younger, handsome man in purple robes, and he carries a large staff with an luminous crystal on top. And you can see that they look to be overseeing what you would describe as almost like a battle map, right? Except it's far more advanced than anything that we would have seen. See, it almost looks like it's moving in real time. And we see on the battle map 2 forces arrayed, and there is a marker on the map, and it is identified as Roar, Paragon of Battle. That's the only marker that's on the map, and they all look concerned. But the older woman enters the room. She goes, "My brothers and sisters, great trouble on the material plane. I need your aid." And they all look slightly bothered at her interruption and obviously what they consider to be a grander affair. And they kind of look back down at the map. And she looks kind of peeved. And she goes, "Again, if the material plane were to fall, our troubles would become even more severe than they are now. Again, I need your aid." And a small man with a shaved head walks in behind her. And she says, "A simple blessing would do from each of you." And the man makes a small circular motion with his hand, and a small portal appears in the center of the room. And though they look very frustrated at having to do so, each of those 5 beings walks up and whispers something personal into the portal, and then the scene fades away. And back in our world, the same portal opens up, and each of you hear something in your head, and you are offered a choice. So who wants to go first?
Me. Obviously.
Obviously.
Obviously. Learn from my mistakes.
Ponyo, come here. Ponyo. I'll let Ponyo up for, or Metro before I go to bed. Metro, come on. Ponyo, you can stay here. All right, yeah. So in your head, you see the image of the man with the long tree-like limbs, and you hear him say, "Be strong as the oak, enduring as the river, unmoving as the rock, fleeting as the wind." And he offers you your choice of blessings. So you are offered either the blessing of enhancement. You are always under the effect of the enhance ability spell, and as a bonus action, you can change which animal it is. Or he offers you the blessing of wisdom, which is to increase your wisdom score by 2.
Oh shit.
Let's see if I did my job well. None of these choices should be easy if I did it well.
I'm excited to see what I get then.
Had to be very careful with yours.
You get
Well,
to
fuck.
instantly build
Yeah.
the duck.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
thinking
yes.
about that.
Yay is furiously writing on a pen and paper right now to figure out which
Yeah,
one
he's trying to do
is
the math.
overall more damage per turn.
Yeah, he's absolutely doing the math right now.
Shut up, respect my concentration.
I mean, we could probably have you give everyone a choice, and then people can like decide. Well,
Okay, yeah, we want to do that.
Yeah, by
Alright.
the time
Kara,
Kara figures it out.
get in here.
All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go.
All right, so Seth, you see in your mind the younger, handsome man in purple robes with the large crystal, and you hear him say in your mind, "Man's capacity for magic is limited only by their own fear." And he offers you either the blessing of power, which is to increase all spell damage done by 1 die size for all of your spells, or the blessing of travel, gain the ability to cast a dimension door spell without using a spell slot.
how often?
Yeah. Yeah.
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah,
Whenever you
but
want.
Like an out,
you
like
literally
as
gain-
as a cantrip, essentially.
Yeah, basically as a cantrip. Yeah, it still requires 1 action and still like all the same rules apply. It just doesn't burn a spell slot.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Utility or power.
All right, continue on to the next person. I have,
All right.
I have decisions to make.
Who's next?
I gotta go look at my spells.
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Kick puncher.
Yeah, I'll go.
Puncher, you want to go next? All right, so Kick Puncher, you see the large man with the beard and the walking stick. And you hear in your mind, it says, "A home is not necessarily a place, but a feeling. Follow your heart and those you lost will be found." And he offers you either the blessing of accuracy, which is to add +2 to each of your attacks, or the blessing of life stealing. When you roll a 20, you deal 10 additional damage and gain 10 HP.
All right.
Nobody has an immediate answer yet.
I mean,
Yeah, I think yeah gave it to me. Yeah, that was not immediate, by the way.
Wait, what did he choose?
Wisdom.
+2 to wisdom.
Yeah.
All right.
I
As a
didn't
cat-
bother going through the min max, but I figured that was close enough. So, all right, Chris.
Yep.
All right, so in your mind, you see the super muscular monkey with the red face, and you hear it says, "The time of your greatest hunt draws near. Neither fear nor mercy may play a part." And he offers you the blessing of health, which is to increase your Constitution score by 2, or the blessing of the Dragon Slayer, gain immunity to fire damage.
Oh god.
Oh, that's easy.
Con.
Wrong.
Huh?
Wrong.
It's his freaking choice, so there's no wrong answer.
What?
I tried to make him as balanced as I could, so
Let me think on that for a second.
All right. What do I
uh,
got?
all right. So in your mind, you see the tall. You're gonna be disappointed, by the way. I'm not giving you 2 intelligence, so
I was so excited.
I know. I'm
I was
sorry.
like, I don't care what you're giving me. It's 2 intelligence.
I know. That's why I couldn't do it, because there's not a choice. I could have given you anything else. So trust me, there's a path there. It's not that though. So you
Alright,
see the tall middle-aged woman with the blue dress and the large book, and you hear in her mind, and she says, "The pursuit of knowledge must be a never-ending chase." And she offers you the blessing of knowledge. Once per day, you can ask any question of Ioun related to the pursuit of knowledge, or the blessing of protection. Each day, you awake with 10 temporary hit points. And you gain a permanent shield, so that any creature that hits you takes 7 damage.
Spike damage. Nice.
any creature that hits me in every time I get hit, they take 7 damage.
So
And you also get 10 temporary hit points.
engage
per
a
day.
monk and laugh as they kill themselves.
Yeah, it's
So
per
the
strike.
other-
Or you can ask the god Ioun question related to the pursuit of knowledge.
Right,
Once
and
per, once per day.
what does that mean exactly? What do I gain from that?
So you gain. Basically, you can ask, like, not game breaking questions in the right way, like things that Erkin doesn't know. You can ask Ioun, as long as it's related. Like, you can't be like, "Where's Bellfire?" But you can ask questions related to, how would I go about doing this? How can I build the goose fat? Like things like that. Like, I want something for your engineering that's not necessarily just +2 intelligence or more initiative. So that's more of an RP style of reward, but we'd find a way to work it in.
He's basically giving you like 1/4
Yeah.
of the wish
You have-
spell for at will heal.
Yeah,
I know. That's what I wanted to ask. Like, what can I
But
do
again,
with it before I do it?
yeah, it's limited by your RP ability.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I'm taking that.
Hmm?
I'm gonna ask the goddess of Ioun everything.
yeah, once per day. I did say once per day.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask the goddess of Ioun right now. In the pursuit of knowledge, what would be the best thing to do to hinder this army at this very second? I'm waiting.
And you hear in your mind that you should
Kill
that
them?
killing the Reaper would be the fastest way to end the battle. Killing the troops would do nothing.
Okay. Okay.
I think, did I get everyone's back or no? Chris Bermundi, I don't know what you chose.
Could you do me a favor? Can you tell me the quote?
Yeah, the pursuit of knowledge must be a never-ending chase.
Thank you.
These are all very specific, so yes.
Will
I'm gonna
mine
do
is
accuracy.
Accuracy.
fire
Okay.
immunity.
Okay.
Is that what it is?
Yay got to you. Yeah.
No, I'm asking.
Yes,
asking.
I'm sorry. It's fire immunity. Yes. Blessing of the Dragon Slayer.
Or what was the other choice? Plus something con?
Plus 2 to con.
to con. Yeah.
Mm.
It definitely adds up.
I know con gives me an AC
Again,
adjustment.
I wanted to make sure there was no easy
Does this
choices here.
so alright, so you have a thing that if you hit 20 in both you end up at 25 of both, right?
I'll yes, basically.
Essentially,
And
so-
when I get to I need to get to level 20. Yes.
So Will,
Yes.
asking on behalf of Norris, if he takes this +2 con, does that mean that he can get 27 con and 25?
Yes. Rules as
Yeah, I
written
don't-
says yes. It can.
I don't
It can
I don't
just
cap
add.
you guys. So yeah, you can. So
Okay.
if you were to hit 20 on the number even with this, basically this is a manual of bodily health. It would have the same effect.
Okay. I was just wondering.
So I could conceivably have Wisdom 23 then between the magic item and this bonus.
You have wisdom 23, with this blessing.
Interesting.
Hold on, I'm getting called. Hold on.
The fire immunity is tempting, but the con is a nice boost to AC, which I'm still sitting at a 16.
Okay, so let's do the math real quick here. So we're 100% going to fight a red dragon.
Yep.
Yes.
And a large
Ancient
portion
red
of
dragon.
just saying, a large portion of high-level monsters do fire damage.
Yes.
And
so
also, one of our companions, I'm not going to say who, is going to cast a lot of fireballs.
That would
so
also be very helpful.
That I could
So
just
ba-
stand in the middle
you
of
can
them.
literally so like I have no issues with dropping fireballs next to Kick Puncher because he can just negate the damage entirely 95% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Also, don't forget,
Whereas
you guys got some weird magic items that also let you do that. I don't know if you guys
so
remember that you have it.
like I have resistance and I can give someone else resistance to fire, but having fire immunity means that
Is
you
OP
take
as hell.
0 damage, which means I can create a firewall. You can literally drag someone into the firewall and hold them there, and they
Well, I
burn
mean,
to death at 10d6.
Also, my thought was like your legendary battle is like you're trying to kill Magmaro or right an
Yep.
ancient red dragon. So that was kind of the thought with that.
Yeah,
So
that was the,
we already
that was
went
the
over
first
our
thing that we
sensitive.
used. That was the first
Yeah.
argument point.
Mm.
Again, I don't think there's a wrong answer if you want to.
No, I don't think it's the wrong answer. I think that both are equally viable.
Yeah.
Especially
Kev,
because
what did you take? I'm sorry.
Dimension Door.
Oh, okay. Ooh, interesting. I thought
I
for
think
sure
one.
you were
I
gonna
think
do
one of
Soulflower
them
or
is
Soulside.
for immediate use, and the other one is long game.
Yeah,
is the way-
exactly. Yeah, immunity to fire damage is probably less every battle in more very specific circumstances where it would be incredibly useful, and then the
I'm
other one's
sorry,
more
it's
overall
not
useful.
every battle where we have a mad sorcerer who casts fireball everywhere.
No. I'm saying for yeah, that's true.
It all of a sudden changed to ice damage now.
I'm kind of sad that Ye didn't take the blessing of enhancement because that would be fun. There's like what 7 different animals that you could be. So
5 different animals. 3
yeah,
of them
it's hard to ignore 23 wisdom.
advantages, but merely just because of the way this game works, once you tip 20 on any score, the balance just kind of goes out the window.
Yo, you guys, we wrecked the balance a long time ago, guys. So,
If only I could get more than 20 intelligence, so I
you have
could be
21.
one of the
first
council.
Of all. You have
More
21.
than 21 intelligence, so I could be one of the council.
All right.
All right, I'll take the fire.
Chris,
Wait,
Yeah,
how do I have
okay.
21? I have 20.
What was the name of
Oh,
this blessing?
Don't you have a ring? Remember you had a ring at the Battle of the Dragon
Oh my
Tower?
god, I forgot to add the ring.
Oh my god.
What a scrap.
I mean, it
oh,
wouldn't
Why
change
do I
any of
even
my rolls.
why do I even
Josh,
give you guys anything?
you know what? I remember this conversation too because I was telling you how to code it in Dice Cloud, and I think you just didn't have a chance that night because you were super tired. What is the blessing? I can't remember what the specific one that I took. The Dimension Door
Blessing of travel.
Blessing of Travel. Okay. I wanna
And I just want
actually make a
to
beat for it.
clarify.
Oh.
Yeah, I just want to clarify what the accuracy is. It's +2 to attack rolls.
Attack rolls, and that's on top of any existing accuracy bonuses that you have. So I think you have +1 already, so you'll have +3.
And can I get that? Can I also get that quote because I want to add it to my sheet?
Yep. So it says, man's capacity for magic is limited only by their own fear.
Okay.
Yes, and all your quotes were like every word is important. Not to toot my own horn.
Hey, Will, the dice roller is active in D&D Beyond.
Oh, is it? Nice.
Yep,
I know,
I just
like to-
accidentally.
I know. The only thing is I like to show you, like, do it in front of you guys. So I don't like. to
I
see
forgot I
people.
have the fucking magical bean.
Yeah, as I said, you guys have a bunch of weird stuff.
Oh,
You have a
Reaper, you about to get
flask.
fucked up, my dude. These Reapers about to get fucked up.
All right, and we're back. You all feel more powerful. That was your special gift for session 25, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't piss off your deities, or they can take your blessings away. Anyone can figure, except everyone but Yay. I'd be interested too, so you can figure out, or actually Yay and Erking, or Yay and Josh. Those are both pretty easy ones. The other ones are more of a stretch, though.
Also,
Erking is easy since it's literally
I do
listed
want to
in your-
ask, when do I get my OP dragons?
When you guys get back to Crankcase.
Yeah.
Yes, out of character. Josh solved the puzzle very well. So
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I'm
I
so
have
he
to
would.
admit to you.
it took me a long time to verify. It was chaotic.
I have to admit to you, I just gave it to an electrician.
Did you really? Listen,
Part
He
of
had
the
it back to
knowledge.
me in 5
sometimes
minutes.
sometimes being smart is finding someone to do it for you. So
That's
Yeah,
exactly
that's
it.
wisdom.
I literally gave it to the person. I said, "Listen, this is for D&D. This is outside of my wheelhouse. I have too much shit in my head to learn this. Do this for me." And they did.
Also, put that outlet in over here.
Well, so that's why I asked about the speed thing, because they were like, "Oh, can they increase the speed?" And I was like, "I don't know. Let me find out."
yeah, but he didn't increase it. They didn't make a change to it. So
Yeah, he did.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure they didn't. So I'll double check them.
It's time to get a new electrician. God damn it.
I'll
Yeah,
double
for real.
check. It's okay. Hey, listen, I was looking at work. I was trying to do it in between.
Yeah, I know. You were at work, and I was like, "Oh, like we'll leave him be." Which you
all right,
work late, by the way.
I do now. So we started a second shift, 5 to 1:30 in the morning. So
Oof.
Jesus.
I've had to make sure it runs well. All right, so let's get back to this battle. So it is
We won.
Birkin's turn. You won. Great job, guys. You were feeling super beef. So the other part that comes with this is that everyone that you interact with will recognize that you are blessed by the gods. So you have that inner sparkle. You have that glow.
Soul glow.
by a
So for-
specific
for-
god or just by just something.
So
divine
they
about
won't be able
us?
to tell. They just will be able to tell that you were touched by the divine.
Okay.
So that means that we have a bonus on intimidation and persuasion
Oh.
checks, right?
I mean, you have a potentially if it comes up.
Haha.
All right. All right, Erkin, you're up. So
Okay.
you are you have quite a few guys in front of you, and a Reaper.
All right. So
This is going
first
to be
thing,
a 2-session battle, by the way, because there's no way that we finish this in 34 minutes.
first thing I'm going to do is yell to the party.
Oh fuck.
We must defeat the Zeepa. The others are nothing. And then I'm going to cast. Cure Wounds on the limping bird in front of me. Are we doing like regular combat now, or are we
Yeah,
like
you
still
are.
doing the
No,
thing?
you are in regular ass combat now. So we'll say that you are a kick puncher. You're at 10% of your max HP because you were what 1 out of 10, right? So
Yeah.
we'll equivalent everyone over.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. We're in regular combat. I'm going to then go.
So how does the HP scale if I was in wild shape and we took some damage?
Same thing. So do it based on percentage.
There we
But
go.
Of
Here?
my wild shape HP?
of your
or
wild shape HP. Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Yeah. So if
All
you,
right.
whatever, if you wild shape out, then you're back to full.
You ended in my aura, so you also gain that much. And then Pinchy is gonna make his way back to me because he loves me.
I'm so very excited that I took Quicken Spell now.
Or what?
Yeah,
Quick
can
name
you-
Dimension Doors.
Yeah,
You
can
can use
you
it as a
just-
cantrip.
Can you just dimension door me to a priest or something that can heal?
Fuck that! Can you dimension door the Reaper into the middle of nowhere, like so we can kill him?
Within
only has,
500
like, a-
feet, yeah.
Yeah, 500-foot range.
Oh,
Still.
okay,
And
but,
I
like,
have to be able to like know and or visualize the area. So if I've never seen it before, there's a chance that I take a shitload of damage by teleporting myself inside of a tree.
Drop him in front of me.
Can you teleport
Yeah,
him
yeah.
into
You
the inside?
hold on.
of the
I
tree?
think from your vantage point on the rope, I think you can see where he is and where Norz is. All I'm
Ignore-
saying.
Dimension Door only works in yourself, by the way. You can't
and one
dimension
person.
other people.
One
Oh, and
person.
one person.
Says you can bring. You can also bring
Oh,
one
fuck.
willing creature of your size or smaller
Okay, that,
who is
that's fine.
carrying
I just want to
gear
make sure
up to its
I didn't
carrying
give you a
capacity.
CC
Drop
weapon.
me on him.
Okay, yeah. And 1 million creatures. I was gonna say and the army, but no. Okay. That's a thing. All right. Well, at the very least, I did my job. Our bird is back. Go BOP.
All right.
It's not me.
I
Nostrad,
release you.
super
Alright,
accurate
so-
birds.
I scaled my HP of my wolves, so they start at 47. I'm gonna say with 20%. Each of them are at 9 HP, and my Nostrad wolf form is at 2 HP. And I'm just gonna start moving people northwards.
Come to me.
My web browser's breaking. Hold on.
Rip.
I'm gonna have to go back to this to the VOD of this in order to get all these quotes.
All right, here we go. No, like for some reason, Roll20 in Chrome keeps rolling the window all the way to the bottom. I have no idea why. But yeah,
Because Chrome.
I mean, I had to, if you're like zoomed out far enough, it just like the code that Roll20 has for like centering the map is just like fucking broken. I ended up having to like zoom in and just scroll around manually.
That's what I
okay,
did
that might
too.
be the case.
But I also have like a trackpad, so it's easy to scroll like vertically and horizontally.
Yeah, I just moved. That's all I can do. So we're gonna take the dodge action for now.
Right.
You can also right click and drag as of like a couple months ago with Roll20.
Oh, cool.
Pike is gonna come out of the woods. Here.
Oh, that fixed it.
All right. Dead guy 3 is going to move down and attack Kick Puncher.
Why would he do this?
Likes you. Takes 2 melee attack.
And the thing is, I considered casting Sanctuary first. Should have done it.
23 and 19.
First one hits.
Alright,
Actually, that's the second one. I have a 19 AC. I forget which one
If
wins.
it meets, it beats. So
Okay.
you take 14 damage.
It's exactly how much I healed.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Aragon.
Will, can I
Yeah,
ask
I'm
a question real quick?
Sure.
Out of all these warriors here, or these fighters, do any of them like? Do they all look? How do I put this? Do they look as like different and varied as their portraits seem? Like they all have some sort of like fucking specialty, or
No,
is
they
it
just
just
like
generic ass fighters?
they're just generic ass fighters. So they
Okay.
definitely look to be of the people you've seen. They're probably like the elite guard, right? But no, I just wanted to choose a bunch of random portraits to keep them separate.
Okay.
So they are not unique enemy types.
Okay.
So Vidal is going to attack Malachi. He uses a bonus action. He tosses his shield up, which begins to float around his body. And then he attacks twice with his longsword. He's got so many fucking actions. Okay, so. Shit, hold on. I forgot to note something. D&D, yeah. Twice. Oh, the second one hits. He does 19 damage. And then he raises his hand and a beam of dark energy comes out. For 25 additional damage.
Christ. Dude.
Alright, Norse.
Let me switch screens. Norris is going to take the dash action and move his ass to here. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to enter a rage.
He's angry.
Okay, bad guy is gonna come down. Back to Malachi. One of those hits, so he takes 7 more damage. Alright, Kick Puncher, you're up.
Well, I'm just going to use what the fuck is this thing called? Wholeness of body. Once per long rest as an action, you can regain 39 hit points.
Wow,
So
Strong.
I'm just
that's a lot
gonna,
of fucking hit points.
yeah,
Why?
I'm just gonna
Why
do
39?
that.
Seems-
It's tied. It's tied to your. It goes up as you like level up, and
Oh, okay.
I don't remember exactly what the calculation is.
He never gets
oh.
hit, so he never has to use it.
It's hit points equal to 3 times your monk level.
Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting.
And then with a bonus action, I'm going to do what's it called? The dodgy one, patient defense or whatever.
Okay.
And since I didn't do an attack, can't do like mobility stuff, so I'm just gonna stay put. That's my turn.
Alright. This bad guy is going to come over and attack this wolf. 19 to 14, yeah.
They both hit.
14 damage.
Oh
One wolf is gone.
no!
I need to separate all these guys before Ezekiel's turn. Pretty sure they're not all gonna get away in time. Alright, bad guy 8 is gonna come down and attack Puncher. 14 6.
I think.
Oh, you disadvantage, right?
Yeah, I mean it doesn't matter because neither of those hit. So
Alright, he misses everything. Alright, bad guy 4. Sucks. Stuck on first. Over here.
did Erkin convey to us the knowledge he gained about defeating the
He
Reaper
did.
being the most
Yeah.
important thing?
Yeah, I
Okay.
yelled it out.
Shadowed it out, yeah.
Okay.
8 and 23.
Wait, is that on me?
Yeah, yep.
The fuck kind of bullshit is this? The 23 hits.
Yeah, he takes 7 damage.
Oh, okay, whatever.
There's 10 of them and they do 2 attacks each. That shit's gonna add up really fast, guys.
Which one is the Reaper? That's what I can't.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
the dark one.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This guy.
That one. Okay.
let me make him giant.
No.
He's
Nice.
a Goliath.
You must
Um,
die.
Alright, bad guy 7.
Maybe I can't do it.
Come down and attack.
Oh,
wolf.
actually, can we do this?
20 and 7, yeah. 21 hits.
The 20 hits, 7 does not.
7 damage.
Which one are you attacking? Red dot or blue dot?
Red dot.
Okay. Alpha has 1 HP left.
Ooh. Alright, Ezekiel. Fireball.
Alright. I need a ruling first.
Okay, God.
Am I casting Dimension Door as a cantrip, or am I casting it as a 4th level spell without a spell slot?
Cantrip.
I know,
Cantrip.
I feel bad because I said
Cantrip,
cantrip, but in
cantrip.
reality it should be a 4th level spell without a spell slot.
Okay.
So, but
Yeah,
also
I
think-
enjoy you
I-
going along with me, by the way.
I also think it'd be cool to have you Dimension Door all over the battlefield. So how about this? It's a cantrip until it's too broken to be a cantrip anymore, and then we'll have to fight it back.
Okay.
I don't know
Yes!
how this is going to affect the game. So
Well,
A lot.
You may be removing it after this turn. I'm going to quicken. Well, I'm gonna dimension door as an action up to the roof of this building,
okay,
Yes.
may or may not
Oh, I
exist.
already know what's coming now.
and from here, Ezekiel is going to quicken a mass suggestion, and since there happens
Ooh.
to be 12 warriors and mass suggestion can target 12 creatures, I'm going to tell all of them to flee in terror. So
Okay.
they all must make a DC 18 Wisdom save, or they must flee.
They look wise. I don't know.
I like
See,
it.
they're yeah, no, they're not wise. So I'm just gonna take them 1 through 10. So, and then I'll do Videl last.
Videl doesn't. There's 12. No, Videl is
No, there's
13.
only 10.
Oh,
There's only
it doesn't. I don't want it to target Videl. I want it to target just the warriors.
You don't want him to flee?
Nope.
All right, so this is for number 1, 2, 3. What do I have to beat?
18.
Oh, Jesus
4,
Christ.
5,
All right. Well,
Six.
while he fails these, I'm gonna go
Seven.
ahead.
Bye.
8.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh
Hey.
shit!
Woo! Way to go, buddy.
All
All
right,
right.
number 8. Number 8. I don't even know where you went. Number 8. All right, this guy's good. It'd be easier just to mark the guy that's still good. Yeah, he's pissed. I'm gonna mark him. All right, and everyone else has to flee.
So it pursues the course of action to the best of its ability, and it must continue to do so for the entire duration of the spell, which is 24 hours.
Jesus Christ. Cool.
Reaper's like, I don't even need those guys. I don't know
Not,
what you're talking about.
not concentration, by the way.
Oh my god.
No problem. No problem. No problem. No problem. Yep. 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 All right. Is it my turn? Or you're done? I'm sorry. That's the more important question.
Yes, I'm done.
All right. So it's Videl's second turn as he is an elite enemy. So all right. This is a thing now that I have to figure out. Changes a lot of stuff here. So that was, is that, yeah, that's a spell effect, right? Mass suggestion.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Alright, so he reaches out and touches guy number 10 and uses cleansing touch. And you can see a wave of purple energy wash over minion 10 and the mass suggestion is removed. I also forgot that he has this. Shit. So I'll do it next time. Alright, so that is as action. And that's all he can do right now. You know what? Fuck it. He'll take one of his legendary actions. And yeah, well, fuck you guys.
It's a very good relationship we have with our DM.
Yeah, just on. I just gotta see something real quick. Mass suggestion. Spell.
Hey,
Alright,
Josh,
so
do I
he is-
get any healing for being inside this purple bubble?
At the end of my turn.
End of your turn. Okay.
Alright, so he is going to cast Smite on Malachi to do
Oh my
24
God.
damage. And then he is going to move. Oh. He's going to move around him. Be in range of other people.
Yeah, real quick
Alright.
for a second.
And that's his turn. Alright, bad guy 6 runs away. Bad guy 6.
First of all, are they really bad? They're innocent villagers. Second of all, don't they have names?
These guys aren't innocent villagers. Yep, this guy's name is Don. Don's gonna run up here.
Okay, okay. Don's running up there.
Bad guy 1 is Dave. Bad guy 1.
Wait. Then what bad guy was Don?
I'm sorry. He was number 6. Bad gal 1, whose name is Debbie. Direction. Bad guy 2. This is Dave. He's gonna go up this way. Bad guy 5. name's
David.
Derek. Going this way. I hate you, Seth. All right, Urken, your turn.
Wait, bad gal 1 was who again?
Debbie.
Debbie. All right.
Are you literally writing all these down?
Yes,
Yep.
he is.
We're gonna hunt them down later and make them pay.
All right. So it's Urkin's turn. Based on everything that happened, do I know which 2 of the bad guys are not running away in fright?
I'd say you probably could draw a logical conclusion of the one that he touched and imbued with energy that guy's not running away, but I don't think you'd recognize that the other one didn't make his save because they haven't started
Alright.
to act yet.
So which one did he touch?
10.
Oh, that one's 10. Do we know 10's name?
His name's Derek.
I thought that was 3.
Oh, hold on,
Zoolander.
I'm losing track. Wait, bad guy 3 hasn't even gone yet.
Who was the
Bad
4th
guy.
bad guy to run?
Bad guy 6 is Don. Bad gal 1 is Debbie. Bad guy
Uh-huh.
2 is Dave. Bad guy 5 is Dan.
Oh,
Bad guy
5
10 is
Dan.
Derek.
All right. Derek is not fleeing. Okay. Nostrid over there. Out of curiosity, with where I am now, right in the building, is this like an awning? Can I like see past to see at Nostrid or no?
Yeah, you can see past it.
Does he look hurt to me? Does he look like he needs me?
I'm in wolf form. I'm a little stabby, but you don't understand that druids can just shed the injuries once they pop back, so you don't care.
For really, just go back to full health?
Mhm.
Yeah.
When a shifted creature hits 0
Huh.
hit points, it just retains its hit points it was before shifting.
Dude, druids are tanky as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
They're
I learned a thing today. All right, well
Same,
then fuck
same
that.
goes,
I'm gonna
for,
worry
same
about
goes
that
for
shit.
polymorph. If I polymorph somebody, when they hit 0 health, they just transform back to their regular self with
All right.
normal hit
Well,
points.
since apparently, I'm not particularly needed anywhere. We're just gonna burn a level 3 slot. And we're gonna haste Nors,
Hey.
of course.
Hey, let's go.
and then,
Man, it's really gonna suck when North gets dominate-minded and then we have to fight him.
Don't give
You
Will any
know-
ideas.
when that becomes a relevant issue, I will make a way for
Banish.
that not to happen.
I'll banish him.
You can just drop the haste too.
True that. This bad guy's here. I'm just gonna stay here. Fuck it. And then we're gonna heal. Probably Kick Puncher needs it the most right now.
It's true.
Yeah, free health. And now,
Oh my god. Fuck. I fucked
oh baby girl, let's go, Pinchy. Pinchy, get him.
Oh, I fucked it all up. He has Aura of Devotion. I'm not gonna go back and fix it. So,
What
What
does that do?
happened?
friendly creatures within 10 feet of him can't be charmed.
Yeah, within 10 feet. Technically, one of the.
Is that a
This
charm
guy's not
spell,
running.
though? Is message just considered a charm?
I'm not sure.
I'm not.
Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna go back to change anything, but I'm curious of my own.
To be fair, the guys who were in 10 feet of him were largely still there.
Oh, it specifically says in the description.
Oh, that was the damage. Shit.
It itself is not a charm, but creatures that
Aw.
can't be charmed cannot be affected by the spell.
Interesting.
Oh well, that's what I get.
I'm assuming
playing
Pinchy missed.
I'm assuming this guy has 9 AC. Can we just assume? Can we just make that reality?
No, that doesn't hit.
Is that not my blessing that I can just make anyone's AC whatever I want?
It is not. Nope.
Wait,
Damn.
was your blessing? What was it actually? Was it
Plu-
+2 accuracy?
+2 to all hit rolls.
Oh,
So this
Okay,
guy
so
is
yes.
charmed, by the way, and I'm thinking if you hit him, he becomes uncharmed.
the guy who hit me is charmed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure any
Ooh.
damage breaks Master Gesture.
Yeah, he wasn't
How
charmed
did
when
he-
he hits you. He wasn't charmed when he hits you. His turn was before Ezekiel's, and then Ezekiel cast Mass Suggestion on the whole group. So he is currently. But again, that makes sense because you wouldn't know that right now.
I would
You
have
don't know what
heard him
Ezekiel
say
did.
stuff, right?
Sure.
But all right, whatever. It's too late. Pinchy missed anyway.
You
We're
missed
good.
anyway. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's over. And that's all I got.
All right. So how
Okay.
much health do I get now that I just ended your turn?
Well, so I can only choose one person, and I
Oh,
chose Kick Puncher since he's more dead.
yeah, that
than
makes
you.
sense.
I can Blunicorn, it's fine. The wolves
And
don't
then
I'm
need
okay.
all of the health.
Whose turn is it?
All right. It is bad guy 3. Gonna run up here. Ooh, Videl. What can you? All right. He is going to move over here, taking opportunity attacks, and he is going to cast Cleansing Touch on minion 9. I'm wasting a whole lot of turns undoing the shit that Seth did.
And Seth is just gonna do it again.
Probably
Nah,
will.
I can't do it again. I only have one level 6 spell slot.
He doesn't know that.
Actually, he's gonna move. Yeah. You have enough turn to get there. Hold on. Alright, and then he's gonna use a legendary action at the end of his turn. And he is going to cast Divine Smite. 23 damage on Norse. Which I'm assuming kicks you out of wolf form.
Oh, on Nostrad?
Yep.
What
Oh, Nostrad, I'm sorry, Nostrad.
you gonna roll to hit? Possibly fail to hit?
Smite is auto hit. His legendary smite is an auto hit.
Oh, you motherfucker. Alright. Yeah, so I'm out of wolf form. So that is I gotta roll a con save against what, 11?
Mhm.
Okay, I retain my wolves. And I take 21 bleed over damage. So I'm at 76. Alright.
Kick puncher, he would take a opportunity attack from you.
But that would also like remove the suggestion, though, right? If I
No,
actually hit
Videl,
him.
I'm saying. Videl's
Oh.
not suggested.
Oh, well.
Fuck
let's do
him
this
up.
then. I still, even with a fucking +12.
Did Malachi take his opportunity attack too?
He just took one. He rolled a 20, which does not hit.
What? Oh,
Doesn't
we
fuck-
fucked.
The giant Goliath in plate armor.
Yeah, he's a giant Goliath. He's easy to hit.
Alright, it is now Malachi's turn. Malachi is going to, rather than take an opportunity attack, he is going to attack this minion. Does not hit. Second attack. I believe that does hit. Yes. Character sheet's over. This is why I got away from this one. For 12 damage. Alright, it is now Nor's turn.
Woohoo! Hasted Norse.
Get him.
I mean, at this point,
Alright.
you got to have come to expect it.
Let's take an attack. 27.
27 hits.
Okay, we're gonna take my second. I'll get to the damage later. Let's take my second attack. Nope. And my hasted attack. I'm assuming none of those hit. There's the damage.
All right, so he's going to use his reaction to do Stone's Endurance. So he reduces damage taken by 17. Takes 0
What the fuck?
damage.
So he took 0 damage.
Yes.
Oh, I'm pissed.
Are you done with your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, finishing your turn close to him, you take 15 psychic damage, which I forgot to apply previously.
Wow, Will just wants you dead for once.
This is a theme, by the way, because Shepard had the same ability. All right, bad guy 10 or Derek. Is he still on the field? Oh, he's still on the field. Hell yeah. He's going to attack Malachi.
G'day, mate.
And nope. Thank you, Derek. Piece of shit. Kick puncher.
All right. Well, this guy's still fucking here. I'm just gonna walk over on this side. Who is? Is this guy running away, or is he still there
No,
too?
so he was cleansing touched.
Okay.
Is that
Anyone
one
with
Derek?
anyone with anyone with the skull on their icon is not running away.
All right. Yeah, I'll just fight this guy, I guess.
What's his name?
Yeah, yeah. What's this guy? What's Beardy's name?
Guy 8. His name is Dimple.
Temple.
Of course it is.
26 and an 18.
So those both hit.
All right, then I'm gonna do flurry of blows along with that. Those all hit. All right. What is my damage again? D plus 5. Oop. Not 8D plus 5, D8 plus 5. That would probably be better. So we got that. And then we've got 2D8 plus 8. So, alright. 39 damage.
All right, Beardy collapses into the ground.
My nerd.
All right, we are now to.
Oh.
Oh, you're not done. I'm sorry.
No, I am. I use flurry of blows.
How far are you away from Fidel? 20 feet. Alright, you're good. Bad guy 9. Oh, bad guy 9's good. He attacks Wolfie. 13 and 22.
13 does not hit.
So 7 more damage to Wolfie, who I think goes down.
Which one? Red dot?
Red dot, yeah.
Yep, he's down.
Oh. Bad guy 4 is running away. Bye bye. Bad guy 7. Start deleting these guys once I know they're far enough away that I'm not going after them. Bad guy 7's running away. Ezekiel, you want to fireball all those guys?
Yeah, I think I do.
Wouldn't that be satisfying?
I think it would. I feel like you're baiting me, but
Don't kill innocent people running away. What's wrong with you?
I mean, these
Back
people
in
are
the
no longer
battle.
running away, right?
Which ones?
All these people.
Wait,
are back?
why?
No, yeah, they're all running away.
Oh, okay.
They're
Right,
all
you said for 24 hours they have to run away from you, right?
I thought for some reason you did end up retconning it, but
No.
okay.
No, I would never do that. Yeah, there are only
Would
2 guys.
never.
There's the one guy who saved, who's now dead, and then 2 people I was able to use cleansing touch on before they got out of
So,
range.
would you say Vidal is holding a lot of metal on him? Possibly? Like a metal
He's
trap?
got plate armor, metal sword. He's not holding his shield. It's slowly rotating around him.
That's fine. So
Alright.
he's wearing a... Oh, okay.
He's got a whole shit ton of metal on him.
So I'm gonna heck Where is he go? Okay, he went over there. I want to hex Vidal.
Mhm.
Is that successful or does something fuck that up?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess does it miss? I thought it was automatic.
It's automatic, but I didn't. I mean, you
Alright.
tell me, does it miss?
No. He's fine.
Okay.
He's hacked.
Okay. And then and I'm going to impose disadvantage on strength ability checks. That seems pretty strengthy. Yeah. And
He's nodding vigorously.
so level 1, and then I think that's probably it. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend anything else for right now.
Okay, can you roll your wild magic?
Oh yeah, I probably should have done that last turn too, huh? I'll roll 2.
I forgot my sticky note. It says makes that roll
So that
wild
was for
magic.
last turn. Let me remove.
Alright, so we'll say you're at 2. I can't remember where you're at, so we'll just say you're at 2.
I'm at 4. I'm keeping
Oh,
track of it.
4? Okay. Oh, you're keeping track? Oh, thank you.
And now I'm at 5
5.
or a 5 or better. Yep.
So he's going to use a legendary action, and he is going to use his flurry. So he is going to lash out at everyone around him with a longsword.
What is defined as around him?
Anyone within melee range.
No,
Including his own
including-
guy.
Yeah.
No, that
Oh,
doesn't.
boo.
There's literally nothing that works like that.
Fireball.
Got him.
Hey, you want me to give him fireball?
No.
Yes.
Alright, how you
Actually, yeah,
rolling
Norz
for AC?
does. Norz is like, fuck yeah, give him fireball. Let's see what he does.
Alright, so this is against Nostrid, 22. This is against Blue Wolf, 15. This is against Norse, 14. Ugh.
You just always want to fuck up Nostrid. And it
Yep.
is
I
kind of sad.
literally, I rolled against all 3 of them, to be fair. Alright,
Uh-oh.
22 hits, I assume, yeah?
Yep.
19 damage.
Okay.
It is... Blah, blah, blah.
So
It's
Wolf
Fidel's
takes
second turn.
19 damage too.
Did a 15 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 damage. Alright. It's Fidel's turn. He's... Alright, come on. I got this. All your guys are dead. That's okay. You didn't need him. Alright, he's just going to lash out at Norse. 2 attacks, 16 and 20.
20 hits.
So he does 19 damage, and then a wave of purple energy comes out, deals 14 additional damage.
What's the wave of energy?
Psychic.
It's
Psychic prob.
Oh,
No,
psychic.
it's,
Never mind.
it's
Never
not
mind.
psychic. I'm not that mean. It's not psychic.
So he did 19 and
So it's,
14.
it's half. Yeah, it's half and half. It's chaos energy. Alright, he has no legendary actions remaining. So we will say that it is bad guy 6 who's gone. 1, 2, and 5, right, are all gone. I'm just gonna leave these guys out. I have 10, 9, and dead guy. You're all gone. You're both gone. Alright, so we would be back to the top of the order, but the very first thing that happens is a wave of energy comes off of Videl, and Baldy stands back up. Alright, Urkin, you're up.
I guess that's why we know the answer to that question now.
Imagine how devastating it would be if all fucking 10 of them were still in play. God damn it.
Got like literally the most damage I've ever done in a round, and he just stands right back up. What a dick.
Listen, Ayun said, don't bother with the ads.
Focus.
You got
fire.
Erkin.
Okay.
I just
One
didn't want
check,
to take an
one thing.
opportunity attack.
Hmm.
Wonder how Karazhan bosses would translate to D&D.
I actually looked it up, so I'm sure someone actually made it. So
Yep,
just thinking
it's
like
a
the
level,
Romeo
it's a
and
level
Juliet.
10 instance.
Romulus.
the
and
problem is
Juliet.
I'm trying to remember. Like the problem is I couldn't remember Karazhan well enough this long. I should know it by heart, but
And the amount
you
of
know what's
times we did it,
funny?
like holy shit, dude.
You know what's funny? You guys have dealt 0 damage to Videl.
Is it funny?
I mean, I did. You just wiped it out.
I'm a cast firebolt. That's not gonna hit.
Cast? No, that does not hit. Man, you guys really struggle against high AC enemies. Make a note of that.
That's for Nostrid.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, I'll take that
Just
back.
make
Don't
sure.
worry.
Okay.
The other thing that happened at the top of the order is that you can see that it is not going well for your troops. Right, they're being pushed back by a superior force. I'm making those rolls in the background to see how that battle goes.
Yeah, we figured. Get him, Pinchy. Do it. Bruh.
17 does not hit. Pinchy takes 15 psychic damage. for
He's
enemies.
immune. Fuck you.
Ah,
All right.
such a
That's all I got.
hateful game. Alright, Nofstrid, you up.
Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is bonus action to drop Gerald.
Gerald the Blunicorn. Hey guys, it's me, Gerald. Yo, it's me, I'm a Blunicorn.
There he
Thank you
is.
very much and have a nice day.
Can you make the aura visible?
Absolutely, sir.
Yo, we got healing for days.
So I'm gonna cast a rank 4
What is the other one? Yeah, I have like a Venn diagram of auras right now.
The
other
purple
one
one is
is-
Josh.
is Josh's
Oh,
aura
I
I
see
vitality.
see. I see a turquoise, a blue, and a purple.
Oh, the blue is literally the overlap between the two.
Yep.
That's cool.
Oh.
Heal myself 22, and everyone, all the friendlies in the blue aura also get another additional 11.
Yes.
Additional what? I couldn't hear it.
11.
So
11.
I'm at 96 and 97 HP right now. My wolves are back up to 19 each. And then I'm going to scoot away to here.
Run away.
Run away, run away.
And for my wolves, they're going to engage Videl. And I gotta pull up a dollar stat sheet there.
Rolls at them.
Oh, I have an idea.
Tactics. So I gotta roll twice. Does 19 hit for the
Nope.
second wolf?
Come on, buddies. Yeah.
24.
His AC is 22, so we can stop asking
Okay.
that.
24.
Alright. 20. So 24 hits can get a DC 13 saving throw with disadvantage because of Hex.
Yep.
Come on, little buddies.
I'm sorry, what's the saving throw?
DC 13 strength.
So he has a plus 12, so
Okay.
we would have had a hard time failing that one.
So the wolves, after making their attack, move towards Gerald.
One of them takes an opportunity attack.
Oh, but you burned your reaction already, right?
That was last round.
Hmm.
We went back to the top of the order when he resurrected his.
Ah,
Right.
okay. Alright. Take your shot.
28,
Yep.
19 damage.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Bye.
I'll let you decide which one died. Which one do you like more? Oh, I knew it.
The one with the least amount of hit points.
They had
They
equal
both
amounts of
had
him.
the same. They both had 19. All right, that it?
That is my turn.
All right. Bad guy 3 is out of here. Why do I still have bad guy 3 here? All right, it is Adele's turn. Everyone's leaving him. So I don't want to sit here and beat up Norse.
There's also Pinchy.
No.
What else do you have up your sleeve, Adele? Oh, this is a good one. All right, so he is going to cast Flame Strike centered on a Kick Puncher.
It's
So
not
that'll
nice.
hit Malachi. It'll hit his own guy. He doesn't give a fuck. Erkin and Ezekiel. All have to make.
I'll take my opportunity attack after he's done.
Can
There
I
you
see
go.
Urkin or Ezekiel from where I am?
What was that?
I see Urkin or Ezekiel from where I am.
Where are you?
Kind of around the corner.
I'll say you can see Ezekiel standing on the roof.
Alright, as my reaction, I give him resistance to fire.
Oh,
Is this
this
like
is
a
chaos fire. I'm just kidding. It's just fire. It's a dex saving throw.
Dex
Save
save?
is 17. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. One sec.
Where's my dex?
no damage? Eat shit. I love being a monk. It's
Wait,
like I
hold
have
on.
fire
Wait,
immunity.
Wait. Hold on. Let's back up. I want to use my blue mage amulet, my blue elf amulet.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
What does that do again?
Honestly, I don't even remember what it requires. I just know that it can attempt to absorb a spell based on something to do with the counter spell.
Yeah,
You're in.
hold on.
It's a
you're in versus,
redirect.
like, a DC or something.
Yeah, I get it. Hold
It's a counterspell reflect amulet. I didn't write down what more about it though.
Yeah, because I think I meant to copy and paste it, but it
on.
was.
I got it. So you can spells cast targeting any creature within 15 feet of the amulet. You can roll an I think we decided on not intelligence, right? Charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah, saving throw against the caster spell save DC. If you succeed, you absorb the spell and reflect it back at the caster, including all additional effects and multipliers using your own spell save DC and spell damage bonus. On a failed save, the spell is absorbed but not reflected.
Okay.
What happens with
You
the
guys-
absorb spell? Ooh,
Wait.
22.
Shit. Alright, so you can cast it back at him. What's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
spell save DC?
So my spell save DC is
Something like 19?
plus. Where is it? I guess I'm just gonna math it. 8,
Oh, he has bad dex.
13.
Is
Yes,
it
it's
3?
It's 18.
Alright, unfortunately, Pinchy, Nors, you also have to make it because it's a 10-foot.
Norse doesn't have to do anything.
I don't have to do anything.
He has an
Okay.
immunity
Norse
to
is
fire.
perfectly
damage.
standing.
I'm just waiting for my opportunity attack because he casted a spell within
It
5 feet of me. So I'm
immediately
letting all this
fires
shit
Listen,
go.
we're working our way through the stack, alright? You gotta give it time.
So, if we're rolling back, then I'm giving
Alright,
Pinchy
I'm sorry,
resistance
what's
to
your...
fire.
Okay, that's fine. What's the DC, Seth? Sorry.
18.
18.
Alright, so this
Oh
guy,
dear
the
lord.
minion fails.
Pinchy will do it, I believe.
I don't know, man.
He's a very dexterous crab robot.
Hold on.
I mean, I could have
This is-
just done a regular counter spell, but where's the fun?
It's
in
not
that?
as fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also, how often can I do this? Is it once per day or?
once per day.
Yeah. Okay.
because it's cracked. One
Yeah.
of the many side quests is to find the
Find
blue
a
elf
fucking
city
blue
and
elf,
prepare. We
Goddamn.
literally have enough side quests to play for the next 20 fucking years.
Seriously.
easily 20 years.
Do you have a copy
Alright,
pasta that I could have for that when
Yeah,
you have a second?
yep. I have it right now.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Just it doesn't
Oh,
say
thank God.
charisma, so that's the only thing that's different. It says
Okay.
intelligence.
Where is?
Thank
there we go.
you, sir.
All right, Pinchy, let's do it. So close.
Oh, and she
Wait,
erupts
Flash of
holy
genius.
fire.
Flash of genius.
It was a D12.
Huh?
It was not a
You rolled-
D12.
Pinchy has fire resist. He's
Yeah,
fine.
you rolled a d12.
Roll the D12,
Bit
not a
of a
20.
D20.
Oh,
Oh, you're right. What's I looking at?
And he-
pretty good.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, so it should have
Good catch,
been.
Chris.
All right, so he made it. Right?
But that is not how it works. We rewatch it.
You just use the percentage
You don't
difference,
just.
you add it. It's
It would be so
fine.
much faster to reroll it.
Alright.
You're
It
still lost.
defeats.
So Flash of Genius.
Can't you flash a genius Videl? I don't understand. Like, what the fuck, guys? You took
How
all
could
his
I have done
minions
that?
away.
I can't do that for him. Doesn't go against enemies. Well,
Alright,
Flash
what's the-
Genius will tell
What's the damage,
Pinchy
Seth?
to get the fuck out of the way.
What's the damage on? Oh, I actually have to do
Oh.
the damage on that, don't I?
Yeah.
What does the damage do?
So it's a lot because he cast it at a very high level.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah.
do I get to suck up the flames that are around me? Just like.
What level spell?
Yeah,
is
the
this
next blessing you get lets you
no, it's
get
actually
fire
not that much.
absorption.
It's 5d6. So it's actually not that much.
Only 5d6. Any bonuses or anything?
Oh no, I'm sorry. 5d6 fire and 5d6 radiant. I lied. So,
So then
it's a
Nor should
fire.
still roll.
Yeah, because he's not immune to radiant damage.
Alright.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't read all the
It's
words.
a dex save.
Dex
Dex
save.
save verse 18.
Ooh, I have
yeah.
advantage out of those. Look at that. +3.
So
Alright.
Videl takes
13 for
32
Pinchy.
damage.
See, if I was a smart boy in Wizard, I could get spell weaving. But who needs that?
That's still pretty
Damn.
Oh,
Still
well.
take half damage.
Take
Yep.
10 damage.
10 damage. Hold on.
What
And
does
then can I
Pinchy
take
take?
my attack?
Pinchy
Yes.
took 13
We're at
damage.
the end of
He's-
the stack, Chris.
Right? Wait, Nostra, do you give Pinchy resistance or no?
I gave him fire resistance.
Yeah, so he takes 13 damage.
Fuck.
Nah.
God damn it.
Videl like
Really low attack
wipes-
rolls.
wipes his face and has blood on it, and he looks at it astonished. Make me bleed my own blood.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
And it only took 20 minutes to resolve this 6 seconds of turn.
I was gonna say, yeah, that was a hell of a stack right there. Welcome to level 13, gentlemen.
Where every turn takes 20 minutes.
Yeah. Alright, I don't even know whose turn that was. It was his, right?
That was
That
Vitel's
was
turn.
his turn.
It was his turn, alright.
Yeah.
Malachi's turn. He is going to keep beating up on this guy next to him.
You know that's not useful, Malachi. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
you take 2 opportunity attacks to leave.
That's fair.
You know what? Fuck it. He's angry dwarf, man. He's going here. He'll take his 2 opportunity attacks. 1, 2.
Did that guy
It's-
north of Videl take damage from that blast?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He took 32
Okay.
damage.
Oh. Rip.
Alright, Malachi is going to attack. What this thing is +10.
Yours on a scale of 1 to like 140. How bad do you feel right now?
83.
Alright. Malachi takes 15 damage. He does not look good.
What a dick.
Yeah, Malachi takes 15 psychic damage. We are now to Norse. Actually, you know what?
Alright.
Sorry. Vidal's going to use a legendary action to cast Smite on Norse
What the
for 24 damage.
It's like fuck Nors in particular.
He's
Okay, hold on.
only-
So I get my my attack again because he just casted a fucking spell in front of me.
You already used your reaction this round.
Alright, so that's 12 damage. Hold on, let me just get that on my sheet real quick.
Wait, does that mean Pinchy gets to attack?
No, unless he's a Mage Slayer.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you did rebuild him. Did you add Mage Slay?
Alright.
That's the next module.
And when we get to level, or when we get
Crit!
to-
Oh!
Baby.
when we get to session 50, I'm gonna
Okay,
give.
so
a
let me
feat
let me
to
let me
Pidgey.
just count this out. That was the crit. Let's take my normal attack after that.
Lord.
21. Nope. Okay. So now I got to take my hasted attack.
Yeah.
Second crit. And
I
then
would
I,
say, like,
get.
he has more like his percentage of crits is so high.
So now I get 2 more attacks because of 2 crits. Let's do
I'm
that.
literally dying.
Nope.
Should have given him that full Vorpal sword. Would have been so much more fun.
Okay, so just 2 crits. First set of damage.
Oh my god.
28. 35.
Nice.
Big money.
Those are some big
Alright.
football numbers right there.
Okay. Vidal falls back under this brutal barrage of strikes. All right, it is Derek. Where's Derek? Oh, this guy's Derek. He's gonna attack Kickpuncher.
Is Pinchy a creature? Because I don't, apparently the unicorn spirit doesn't have the construct limitation.
It's one hit.
Hmm.
7 damage. Kickpuncher, you're up.
All right, I am going to use my bonus action to use.
Oh, I'm sorry, Norris. You take 15 psychic damage, finishing your
Yep.
turn.
Oh.
I'm going to use my bonus action to use Step of the Wind, which allows me to disengage. And I'm going to walk over here because this is where all the fun is happening. Well, not up there because I don't want that opportunity attack. And I'm gonna attack. And miss. Oh, a hit. And then I can't do a bonus action, so just one hit. Damage die is not a D8. So 7 damage, and then I'm gonna go away because
Right
now I can use mobility. And that's my turn.
You're out of range of my healing aura.
Right there.
That's my healing aura.
That's fine. I don't need. I'm fine, guys.
I'll be in the healing auras.
I've
Okay with that.
literally regained like half of my HP at this point.
Yeah. All right, bad guy 9 is going to attack Malachi. Nope.
What's
and-
bad guy
yep,
9's name?
Devin.
Devin.
Devon.
Devon.
I go by Devon.
Does 7 damage.
Actually goes by Vaughn. Where's Van? Where's Van in all this, by the way?
Him and Pike are fighting the battles. He's not responsible.
Like to point out, I'm missing bad guy 3, 4, and 7.
Sorry, I deleted them all. I don't know what their names are anymore. Alright, it is now Dimple's turn. So Dimple is going to attack Erkin.
That seems unwise.
24.
I'm gonna cast shield as a reaction.
These guys are
So-
all rolling so fucking well.
I know this is bullshit. But yeah, I'm gonna cast shield as a
Fucking 10 of
reaction.
them. Alright.
Where's
Alright,
my character
Vidal-
sheet?
Vidal's gonna do a legendary action. And cast his frenzy. Norris first. Nope. Pinchy. Nope. Malachi. Yup. 19 damage. Chipping away.
Does
at
that
it.
count
Oh.
as an attack roll?
Is it what?
Does that
20
count as an
damage.
attack roll?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I would like to impose disadvantage on the last roll. Fuck. You tried, Pinchy. You tried.
The dice are rigged.
Nor's rolled 2 fucking crits against me already, so in one turn. Alright,
That's why I'm around. I got no
Ezekiel,
utility.
you're up. Seth is sleeping with his eyes open, maybe?
No? Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you say my name.
Oh,
That's
yeah, I
your
didn't
turn.
hear it either.
Sorry.
How bad does Malachi look?
Very bad.
All right, I'm going to jump down off the roof over here. Going to grab Malachi like over the shoulders and dimension door us both away.
God,
Ooh,
what did I do to myself?
I love it already.
Alright, where you just leave this battle, I assume? You guys are going somewhere else.
No, I'm just putting him like over, like in the middle of the camp, like somewhere where he can like take a breather. Yeah. But I'm
That's
over
you
there
too,
also.
though, right?
Yeah. I was thinking more like right around here, somewhere near the campfires and sleeping sacks and all that. So.
It's a nice moment.
And then, so that was, I was like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I guess I can move like a little bit. And then,
Wild magic.
oh,
Still
that's why.
magic.
See, that's why you gave this to me.
Just increase the magic. Oh boy, too bad you're miles fucking away from everyone. Though if you killed Malachi, that would have a certain poetic justice.
No.
Alright, bring up my table. Since I'm now on a different screen, real.
46.
46.
Please just switch your hair back again. Your hair and eyes.
It was so close. That 47 and 48. You cast Shadow of Moil on a random creature within 60 feet. I'm not sure what that is.
Shadow of Moil.
Oh no.
I just want to make sure that Malachi's not the only thing within 60 feet. But technically, there's a 1. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh
All right,
no.
can we call it starting? Hold
Sick.
on, I'm doing this.
Wait.
No, it's a buff. So
Oh, okay. So 1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4, and then Malachi's 5.
Wait, and this one.
Is he in 60? Okay, so D6. Okay, and clockwise, starting at Hurricane.
D1. Fuck. That one.
I'm sorry, who gets this?
This
Guy
boy.
who's not even involved in the fight anymore.
I want it. I want it.
So flame-like shadows wreathe his body, and he's heavily obscured to everyone else. He has
Okay.
resistance to radiant damage, and whenever a creature within 10 feet of you hits you with an attack, they take 2d8 necrotic damage.
Damn, this would have been really
So-
fucking good against Vanilla.
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd get it. I get it, but not so much.
Well, you weren't within range.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
I
had
should've ran
literally
out.
0% chance.
I'm hasted, but I should have run over.
All right, what were you doing, Seth, with the rest of your turn?
I want to probably nothing actually. Let's be real.
Okey-dokey.
Hold on.
I think you're out of things to do, so unless you have a bonus action.
No, I could yeah, I have a bonus action that I could haste and quicken something. Just deciding if it's worth it. Do I want to? No, I'm good. I'm gonna spend. Oh no, I can't do that. I lied. Go ahead.
All right. It is Vidal's turn. He's just gonna start fucking slapping the shit out of this orc in front of him because he's getting mad. 25,
Yep.
22.
Yep.
All right, take 38 damage. He smites for 24 more damage.
All right, hold on.
Jesus.
Fucking
hope you
around
guys-
anymore.
I hope you guys know to expect the dimension door safe anytime anybody's low.
If you gave yourself some kind of heal on top of that, it'd be like a powerhouse combination. Dimension
Seriously.
door people out, heal them, dimension
Just-
door them back in.
Yeah, I gotta I
2
gotta
turns.
multi-class into
And-
like cleric instead of
Yeah,
warlock.
because you can cantrip dimension door out, cast spell, quicken, heal,
Is,
and then
is
do it
Smite's
again and
a-
transport back in.
Yep.
Smite's a spell,
right.
right?
Smite
Smite.
is a spell, yes. However, we're still in the same round that we talked about this the first time.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
I know
Alright,
it's confusing because he
so-
gets 2 turns per round, so it makes it confusing.
We're getting rid of those boots that Kick Puncher has. We're gonna give it to Ezekiel so he can heal people.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
the
yeah,
very-
yeah, yeah.
He's
Do
the
it,
very
do it.
last turn. All right, so I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you want it? We're at the end of the round. Do you want to call it here? Pick up mid battle next time.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, unless you think this can end within the next 30 minutes.
I don't know.
That's
Let's
a
just
no.
Let's just push it to next time. So.
That long.
Considering that we've hit Vidal exactly 1 time, I think right now.
It was mostly just Norris beating the shit out of him.
I did 7 damage. I'm doing my part.
He's taken
And I'm
taken
doing my
102
part.
102 damage so far. So that's how much HP did he have when you were him?
Oh fuck if I remember. A lot.
Fucking lot.
Yeah. He was a beast.
He's not fucking around anymore. He's just gonna start smashing people with his sword.
Dude, that's the greatest thing ever is the Guardian Shield to 2-handed combo.
Yeah.
It's so good.
All right, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we might have a little bit of a delay for the next game. So with Ye's wedding preparations, we got a little bit going on in July.
Mhm.
I want to take a little bit of a longer break. We literally have, every single weekend in July is a thing. So let's
Yeah, I'm gonna be driving to Connecticut so many times.
You know,
I figured we could
coronavirus
just-
is still a thing. You guys should all be staying home right now.
Yeah.
No. Hey, listen, we're the
Especially in a
number
place
one
that
lowest.
has more cases than New York City. Yay! I saw your Facebook post.
Nah,
Go
it's-
fuck yourself.
I mean,
Hey,
let's be real. Steve Daniels says it's a conspiracy, so it must not be. It's all politically motivated, not for any
All
actual
I'm
safety.
gonna say is Nevada had the highest rate of transmission for like the last 2 weeks, so I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, don't leave your house, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connecticut has the lowest in transmission in the entire United States. Hey, we're number
until
one.
this upcoming wedding, apparently. So.
Yes.
Somehow you still have more cases than my city.
As an
Reporting.
entire state.
I mean, with less population than my city.
That's what happens. That's how it works.
Everyone knows New York City is just not reporting it. It's fine.
Yeah,
Listen,
New York City,
listen. We ain't governed by
Florida-
Trump. We're okay.
Northern Florida is just wiping infection data to look better.
Oh my god.
Listen, we are very close to Florida, the zombie state, which, listen, we all knew it was going to get there eventually, right? It just happened a little faster. It was in our lifetime, which I wasn't for sure. Listen, if the apocalypse is going to come, I'm glad I'm young enough to participate, I guess.
It's
Hard
it's
to say.
Florida, Arizona, and
It
Texas
could
that have
happen
the
when
worst
you're
ones,
90.
right? God.
Yeah, so I figure I'll shoot a message out and we can go over it, but we don't have to figure it out right now. So I'm going to look at this electrical wiring diagram and figure out what this guy did to make it faster, because I
I'm-
don't think he did.
I'm
There was
going to
one. There was literally
brainstorm.
one line.
I'm going to brainstorm all the ways I can piss Will off with free dimension doors.
It's literally one additional line, and also I'm giving you a heal. That's the answer.
I know.
Because
Honestly,
if
that you were the one I was most surprised about picking the dimension door. I thought for sure you were gonna pick the dice.
Really? How much? I have like. Let me look. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of my spells that cost spell slots are utility spells, and 2 of them do damage.
No, fair enough.
So
And
Yeah, but your Eldritch Blast
Yeah.
could be a D10 or no, a D12, right?
it could be, yeah. Or I could do some goofy shit with Dimension Door.
Fair enough. Um,
Yeah, so
no,
I figured.
there's nothing here, Josh.
there's one additional line. Let's see. I have them both in the private message to you, almost
Yeah,
side by
I'm
side.
looking at it right now.
There's an additional red wire coming out from the bottom left.
All right, I'm
That's
going
not-
to sleep, I guess.
I'm gonna have to mull over this electrical diagram.
You
So
know,
you're saying from Transformer 1, medium voltage to Transformer 2?
yeah.
No, that's not gonna do anything for you. You're powering Transformer 2, which is a required line.
Oh, okay. Well,
to-
then never mind.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
needed to
So
do
then
that
I
to
gotta,
power
I
it.
gotta, I gotta talk to my buddy and tell him he fucked me.
I'm
Although,
not paying
the
these
only
things.
caveat I gave him is if he blew up my dragons, I would find him and kill him. That was the only caveat I gave him.
Did you actually post this in the actual Discord or no?
No,
I don't
just
think
to
you
you.
did, right? To me, you just post in Discord. It's fucking chaos to look at. It
Yeah, I
is
saw it.
100. It's
Yeah.
100% correct. It just took me a little bit to go through it and actually fucking figure out that it was correct. So, and I made the goddamn puzzle. So, like my lines were nice and neat and thin, and this dude just crammed that shit. Like,
He did it in paint in like
hey, that's how I did mine
literally
too.
30 seconds.
That's true.
He was like, I'm not spending time on this. It's like, whatever, as long as you don't kill my dragons, I don't care.
Yeah,
But
so
do-
basically,
Let's
yeah,
work.
you'll have.
Hey, there it is.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so me.
He
I'll get
color
you.
coded it at least.
I'll get you the power.
But we do have fire breath, right? Or breath.
We
Yeah,
have
so it's
all the
gonna be
breaths.
breath attacks. Yep. So just 'cause I wrote up how I was gonna do it. If you got all three.